Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome back to Chronicles of the Rift. It looks like we have a slight issue with the chat here. Bear with me one moment. It's a little bit too big for some reason. There we go. Hold on.
Oh, they disagreeing with you?
No, it's just
Oh.
the scale of it was in the wrong place. And there we go. Perfect. So, welcome back. This is the Chronicles of the Rift. As you all know, hello everybody. DUSAN, Ava, KORGI, MAEVE, and FINK. Welcome. We're just going to dive straight back into it because we had a little bit of a major cliffhanger last session. And so we have some things to cover. And in which case, I'll do a quick recap. Change the music. So that'll do. Last session on Chronicles of the Rift, we had our adventurers made their way down into the pipe town, and they bumped into a fella named Al, who was there. He's a hunter, hunts alligators. He has a pet alligator with him, and they saved him from some alligators who were attacking and made their way further into the sewers to pursue what was some kind of disturbance, which was making all the alligators get riled up and head higher into Pipe Town. Heading down on a bunch of boats with Al, he led you down the very tight, compact sewer passageways, which kind of flow through a bit like a luge? Yeah, correct. Yeah, I think that's...
Yep, that's the word.
A luge. And it's as you were heading down these things, getting kind of a little bit faster, he suddenly dipped out of the way, disappearing into a little passageway at the side of the tunnel, and you all flew down into a large space, an open area, looking like some kind of drain, whirlpooling water coming from multiple different tunnel points, all flowing into this central space and then swirling around. Inside, you saw a mutated giant alligator with multiple heads. The surroundings were infested with some weird kind of like fungal stuff, and the whole group fought for their life, battling this thing tooth and nail. Unfortunately, two of the members of the group, both KORGI and Ava, lost their lives in the battle. DUSAN, as he slay the beast, in a valiant attempt to save May's life, swung across the gap, picking her up, falling from the top of the edge, and basically clasped onto her, hanging onto the edge of the pit as the giant beast sort of tumbled down into it, spinning away, with the two group members disappearing also. And that's where we're going to pick up today's session. And the way we are going to do that is with a little bit of a thing. So for anybody who's not KORGI and Ava, I'm gonna just stop that now. Anybody who's not KORGI and Ava, I'm just gonna leave you here and you're gonna watch. Like, I'm not gonna take you in a different room or anything, but you're not like, this information isn't for you, so it's not, just don't meta, basically, is what I'm saying.
I got you. Real quick, Fink was ethereal diving in right as we ended.
Yes, plunging down into the water, just as we came to a close in the session. So KORGI and Ava, both of you, as you fall into the whirlpool and lose consciousness, tumbling down, being pulled into whatever space this leads to. Like I say, you fall unconscious, you lose consciousness, you start to drift in the abyss of nothingness. Some of you have been in this headspace before, but you don't feel anything. However, there is a moment where you do have a conscious awareness of something. as you feel your very being being pulled out and away as you drift away from your corporeal form. Then, as you begin to drift in a space which is, no sight, no sound, no touch, but just a feeling, you are thrust forwards at great speeds. And again, it's not a physical thing, you just feel it. It is your soul is aware of it, and you begin to feel pain. And this is something that, maybe in life you thought at the end there would be no more pain. You were wrong. The pain isn't physical, but you feel as you're rushing forwards and being pulled in this direction, your very core is being ripped to shreds, like you're being dragged through sandpaper, and you can feel yourself dissipating throughout this pain, both of you just fading to nothingness. And then it stops, and you find yourself, the feeling changes, and it's comforting, and you're almost floating as a pinprick of light just kind of pierces your vision, and then another one, and then another one, and they start to fill up as almost like the world is being revealed to you one pixel at a time. And then suddenly it's kind of flashes in the eyes as you're seeing a room. And I'm gonna change where we are right now. So
Ooh.
let me just turn this on. Oh, hold on, this isn't. Oh, there we go. Okay, so the two of you kind of feel strange, very disorientated, but you look up and you find yourself in seems to be quite a luxurious space. This is a dining room of sorts. You can see like nice long curtains and big fancy doorways, very fine cutlery. It's like a whole setting is set up, and as you look, there's food on the table. Fresh meat, baked potatoes cut with some, butter on top. You can see big vases full of water and wine, and then
I would like to start eating and drinking.
I was just about to say, and then Ava, you see KORGI, and KORGI, you begin eating and drinking.
Oh yeah. Like to pick up a big like turkey leg, maybe some ale if there is any, but I'll take wine if that's all they got.
There is various types of drinks there. So yeah, you could grab some ale,
Yes!
pour it into one of the glasses, which is like a nice kind of crystal glass.
No, I'm not pouring it into nothing. I'm drinking it out of the jug.
Good. So yeah,
I think
Ava, what are you
will
doing?
start walking around the table and like kind of looking around the whole room, taking in everything and trying to kind of figure out where she is.
Cool.
All
Give me
right.
a perception check.
Oh.
Continue, KORGI.
Ava,
Yes, KORGI?
where'd all this food come from? I'm not complaining, but like, I don't remember getting it.
I don't remember us getting here at all.
Last thing I remember is that big alligator. And now, like, I'm not complaining because this is way nicer than the big alligator, but I'm a little bit confused.
Same.
As
How
you're
You should
did
saying-
try
we
some of
end up
this.
from-
Try some of this
Is it-
chicken, though. It's good. This turkey, whatever it is.
Is it good?
Oh, it's very good.
What about the potatoes? They look really bad.
There's potatoes!
Look, over there.
I'm gonna shove my face into the potatoes right now.
Yep, there's like baked potatoes and some mashed potatoes with like butter, which seems to be like it's like melting. So it's not like it's been there for a while. This is somewhat like someone's freshly put a dab of butter onto this, and it's like melting.
I would
into
like
the-
to put... Is it mashed potato?
There is mashed potato and baked potatoes,
Yes.
yeah.
Can I put my face in the mashed potato and then go, "Hey, Ava, look, I've always wanted a beard," and then lift my head up and I've just got mashed potato all over my chin?
You can, yes, of course.
I've always wanted one of these.
Ava makes a face of neither annoyance nor acceptance of this moment. And she's like, suits you.
Thank you. Well, we should probably just wait here for the others, right? Like, no point leaving this food uneaten.
I just...
As you...
How did a place like this get here?
Well, Ava, with a 23, as you are kind of pacing around the room, chatting with KORGI, you catch a glimpse of the 3 large windows that are open. You can see from, as you're moving around the room, it's kind of like this warm, bright light sort of beaming in. And it's almost like, you know, it's obscuring the view. You know, it's like there's a bright cinema light outside. And as you kind of get closer to the window and kind of be able to see the side, the light kind of fades as you can look side, like half through the window, and you catch a glimpse of what's outside the window, and what you see is an endless sea of writhing purple and black, like just this chaos, just kind of like just splitting and moving and like shifting tidal waves, just kind of like moving of their own volition. Then you see this like a screaming creature kind of move across the horizon, and it's just this endless sea of just movement and shifting waves, and all out of this same kind of mixed energy. There's no separation to it. It's just constantly moving around. But that's what you see outside the window.
Well, here's my other question, Ava. Is like, where's everybody else? Because this table is set for like at least like 3 people or more than 3, and there's only 4 of us. So
It's ready for a full party, but
where's the other 8?
I don't know, but I don't think this is a good place, KORGI.
What? Have you seen the food?
I know, and it looks really delicious and tempting, but I can only see the darkness outside.
I mean, this is so good. I feel like I've died and gone to heaven. This is amazing.
This is terrifying.
And as you say that, you hear, yes, well, maybe something along those lines, but not quite. And you turn to the source of the sound, and standing in the opposite side of the room to the 2 of you, you see standing there a gentleman, bald, no hair, sort of maybe mid-50s, human looking, with these kind of greenish, light green and sort of pale beige robes. You look at him and he looks very kind of stoic, I would say, like a monk, as he stands sort of very calmly in the corner of the room. And you notice very clearly his eyes. Instead of eyes, he has glowing, the same swirling, chaotic purple and black and blue energy that you saw outside the window, Ava. And he says,
Reggae. Ooh, I was going to say reggae genitalia, good sir.
Oh yes, reggae genitalia.
He kind of bows his head and says, reggae genitalia. For some reason, this isn't updating properly, so I'm just going to see if I can get this to work. There we go. And you see, so yeah, he says, welcome. Please, yes, enjoy the food. I understand the transition must have been discombobulating, but please, eat, rest.
I don't know what that means, but I am confused.
Transition, you say?
He says, yes.
From what to what, or where to where?
He says, let me explain. First, it is good to see you again, KORGI. I wasn't sure how long it would be. But
Do I remember this guy?
not a clue.
Okay.
Says, and he kind of turns to you, Ava. He says, I am Navas, and he bows down. Says, once called the leader of men, I was what you may call a god among mortal kind.
A little bit arrogant, but all right.
Maybe, but I was not the one who granted me that name. I simply acquired it through my simple being. Let me explain. Please, take a seat.
Eating while I listen.
Ava sits down hesitantly,
Kind of pull it.
but also does absolutely grab a glass of wine and a turkey leg.
And it's, again, this is all like piping hot, fresh, you know what I mean? It's like someone's literally brought it out here for you. He starts to like pace around. He says, yes, you may not quite remember me, KORGI, but I do remember you, and I must apologize. I was not prepared for your arrival last time, and as you can see, I have had time to make some preparations this time.
Yeah, obviously, Mr. Dadras, I remember you, and why don't you just remind Ava here what happened last time, because I haven't quite filled her in on the details of that one yet.
He nods. He says, well, Miss Ava, let me explain. I don't know where to begin. When I was among the mortals, the humans and mankind, we thrived. I helped bring us to a new stage of evolution and enlightenment. Unfortunately, many gods at the time did not like this very much, and I am hesitant to say it brought about a devastating war. At least to say, Kajun was torn asunder, and we did our best to fight back what we could. Nevertheless, it turned out that was the least of our worries, as one of the gods, the Lord of the Nine Hells, had used the conflict to sprout his own scheme, and he intended on ruling over the entire mortal plane and afar. This is something we could not allow. And so I gathered together the strongest adventurers and spellcasters and every great mind I could think of, and we came up with a plan. Unfortunately, at the last moment, Asmodeus beat us, and I was thrust here. What I can tell you is the plan was quite simple, really. From the knowledge I have acquired over this long time I've been trapped in this place, I understand currently you do not know much of the weave and the time before. I am able to gain... Yes?
Actually, one time, a lady at the market weaved quite a nice little basket for me, and I would use it to carry things. So I would say I know a little bit about the weave.
He says, yes. It is not quite what I'm talking about, exactly. And that is the reason I must explain. When I was alive, we were able to tap into what we called the weave. which is an energy which runs through every living thing, every creature, every rock, every tree. And we decided we would create an artificial weave, one which would be able to trap Asmodeus and seal him away forever.
Like in a basket that has been made by weaving. I get it.
Quite astute, yes. Unfortunately, like I say, they had an inside man, a traitor amongst us, and it was turned against us. From that point on, I have been stuck in this place, the rift. And he kind of gestures towards the window, and when you see as the lights fade out, and you, KORGI, get a very clear glimpse of the dark, like, you know, abyss that's kind of just never ending. And then he brings the kind of the glow back in. Says, I created this space to accommodate you. The rift outside it seems to have created a beast of its own. Souls, like yourselves, become ravaged by it and consumed by it. Luckily, I was waiting for you.
Wait. So, how did we get here, and how did you know we was coming here?
Well, the last time you arrived, you used an orb. Many souls have traveled here to the rift, and I am able to glean pieces of information. I know that some time ago, some mortals learned about the rift and decided to try and use its capabilities. I believe these orbs were the way of manifesting and controlling the energy. However, the orb that you had a hold of last time we met, I believe that is something different, that has been altered. What I believe is that is a key. Not only a key, but the key. And with it you were able to transport yourself here to the rift plane, where, like I say, I was not prepared for your arrival last time. Before you, the only being I had seen here in I don't know how long was a small creature that proved to be not very useful.
Hey, Ava,
Yes, KORGI.
we lost the key, didn't we?
I believe so.
That's probably not good.
He looks at both. He says, you lost the key?
Yeah, I think so. I don't really remember where, but we haven't had an orb in like quite a while now. Right now we've got a little pet thing that just sort of sits there.
Well, it's a thing called a blink. It transforms energy in some sort of way or form.
But mostly it just sort of sits there.
It's very cute.
He kind of strokes his chin. Says,
think weird.
fascinating.
Yeah.
Well, I was able to pluck you from becoming one with the rift. I have to give you some bad news. You are not exactly... You are not exactly what you once were. I had to remake you from your pieces as you were drawn through from the mortal plane. Like everything, you are now made of the rift. You are but a soul here in this plane, stuck here like me. But, as I said to you last time we spoke, KORGI, I believe with your help, we may be able to free everyone.
Yeah, I remember that. How did we plan on doing that?
Well, first of all, I gave you the ability to read the book, while the Rift Weavers,
Yes.
while they all
Sorry, I
passed
knew that.
away,
Yeah.
yes, it may help you in your travels. But now that you
got it.
have arrived and I can speak with you in my true form, we can discuss what we can do next.
Should I? I want to check if I have the book.
You kind of look down and you don't really have anything. You're kind of just dressed in your clothes and you almost notice you're kind of glistening a little bit. You're kind of like...
Ooh, like
You've got this-
Twilight.
Yeah, but in that kind of, with a kind of same purpley twinkle.
So here's the thing. I don't have the book with me right now.
Of course, yes. Now that is where the next step comes in. I have a way. But first, I must ask of you. Are you willing to take up this challenge? He looks at both of you, Ava and KORGI.
If we take up this challenge, do we return to a more recognizable form?
Well, unfortunately, your mortal coils have been separated. Let me say it this way. Time here among the rift is not quite linear. Now your bodies are long gone, most likely. However, I have a way I may be able to send you back. It would take every ounce of the power I have accumulated so far, and in which case, I may not be able to help you any further past this point. If you have any questions, I would ask them now.
I guess my question is, do we even have any other options?
I mean, you can stay here with me and I can await another 1,000 years for another soul to grab onto the key.
Beam me up, Zaddy!
Romance him.
What I meant to say
1,000 years
was...
with you will pass in a lifetime.
What I meant to say was, I feel like when I look into your eyes, I can see the weave.
Sam.
Weave me like a basket, Daddy.
I don't need my mortal coil.
Is that a mortal coil in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Funnily enough, his eyes kind of whoosh, you see a gentle flash, and he looks at you, Ava. His head tilts, and he says, KORGI, it seems your friend already has a connection with the weave.
Well,
Very
someone made her a
interesting.
basket before.
And as you kind of, he's looking directly kind of at your center mass, and as you look down, you see there's obviously this little same purpley, glittery kind of every so often, and then just at your center, like in your solar plexus, there's this very gentle green glow. Very soft, just glowing there. He says, that will definitely come in handy.
Wait, am I the one who's glowing, or is Ava?
No, Ava.
Ava.
Oh, okay.
Ava looks down to where the glowing is and back up, kind of like a little confused too.
What is that?
That
Should I kill her? I'll do it.
What?
You get the closest thing to a laugh you'll get from Navas. He goes, you see like a slight smirk from his mouth. He's like, no, Korgi. And I'll be honest, it would have no effect right now. The form that I have brought you
Ava
both
sticks
back
her
in,
tongue out at Corgi.
you are effectively immortal right now.
Whoa.
Ooh.
That's cool. Hey, Ava, try and kill me.
Can I? She turns and asks,
He says,
can I?
he looks, he goes, if you must.
Do it.
Maybe at the end of the combo.
And I pick up a knife and I throw it at Ava.
just like,
No.
king, and you just like it bounces off like, and there's this like a pebble hitting water just like across your form as it just kind of but it doesn't hurt,
Yeah,
and
Smacking a chair across
nothing happens.
Corgi.
Just the chair just smashes into the floor, and you just see Navas goes
Full on wrestling mode.
You're boom. Neither of you feel anything. He goes, please. This could go on for some time.
Yeah, it could. This is fun.
Honestly, this is the most stress relief we've had in a long time.
Says, well, if you must. But trust me, immortality grows old very quickly. Especially in a place like this.
I get it. Grows old because you live for a long time because you're old. I get. How old are you anyway?
How old was I when I died, or how long have I existed?
Do you get older when you die? I'm confused.
Well,
You still celebrate birthdays?
Oh, it's my head.
I'm thousands of years dead as far as I'm aware, but like I say, here in the Rift, time is wibbly wobbly.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
Time is a weird soup.
It's a big ball.
But here, the Rift is everything, and I believe it has trapped the material plane, and that is what we need to fix. I do not know to what extent Asmodeus has spread his tendrils amongst the living, but I do know I can't do anything about it here. So, I have a plan. You and your allies, you must take the key. Now, as I said, it is not in its form. It has been altered to look like a Rift Weaver orb. Take it to an old temple. It is way out in the desert. From what I understand, it is still standing. There, the Rift Weavers used to gather the Rift energy to disperse it amongst their followers. There, I believe you can change it back to its true form, the key. And with it, unlock the portal to the Rift Gate and free us all.
Oh, what? I got a question.
Yes.
All this like purpley stuff outside, and like in your eyeballs and stuff, it reminds me of a tower what I saw and then we all completely forgot about for a long time.
Interesting.
Some of us could see it and then some of us could not, and I think that maybe we found the orb there or something. Like we tried to go in it and then it was like a portal to somewhere crazy, and I'm pretty sure that's where I read the book or something.
As I say, the rift is all-consuming. So, if you come into contact with it, you can be corrupted, warped, changed. It is an artificial weave. It is not perfect. But the best I can say is that it has at least done its job as a trap. Only it has trapped me, and not Asmodeus.
You got trapped in the basket.
Indeed.
So
Now,
Hmm.
yes. Any questions?
if we since we lost the key, how do we find it again?
Both of you give me an intelligence check. I know this is
Oh shit!
Ooh,
There's just
okay.
something we don't fucking remember, isn't there? Oh, did we give it to? No, we gave it to some motherfucker to look after, didn't we?
No, I'll just.
Shit.
I'm trying to remember.
Well, I rolled
it's all
a
right, just roll an
raw
intelligence check.
19. Let me check what
Oh,
my
that's not bad.
modifier is, though.
That's probably good enough.
-4.
Yeah, it might be something like that. Let me check.
Okay, then we're
You're
trying
looking
to
at -1.
16.
16.
I do
That's
have a
good enough.
-2, so that's a 17.
Yeah, I'm fairly sure Dusan's got it.
Wait, Dusan.
What am I? Which one?
Oh, you have the orb.
The orb.
It's
a-
yeah.
It's currently
not meta,
depower. It has no power, but yeah, currently
Oh.
Dusan has it.
All that
Yeah,
stuff
I've had
that I
that chicken in
said
there.
about not having the orb. JK, we've got it. We had it this whole time.
Good. Very good. Don't lose it.
Yeah,
That is the key
So-
to everything.
we've
Now,
got to go to a temple.
the location of the temple should be within the Rift Weaver book. It is a guidebook of sorts, so that should give you the location for where to they pilgrimage, or at least they
Yeah.
did. I
You
do
know
not
what?
believe there
Since
are any
you're the
left.
one. Since you helped me read that book, I gotta say, thank you, because I've never read nothing in my whole life, and it just made me feel smart and valuable to be able to read something. So thank you.
Oh, Korgi.
Thank
Well,
you very
Corgi,
much.
On the back.
now you and Ava and your allies are the most important people in the world.
Oh. We won't tell the others. So
Do you think if we're the most important thing in the world, do you think we should come up with a better name yet?
What is your
We could be the reggae genitalias.
your name?
Well, right now our name is 15%, which I just don't know if it has the right ring to it or not. For the most important people
He
in
likes
the world.
he strokes his 15%. 15% of what?
Yeah. What? I don't
Anyway.
understand the question.
Here comes the second and more difficult part of the plan. Once you have attained the key in its true form, you need to use it on the Rift Gate. Now, that is a gate that we created at the center of the artificial weave, i.e. the Rift. Last I knew, it was at the center of the great city of Kajun. In my time, that was the center of civilization. We were very advanced, and it was a large tower where we built it. Now I understand the world is ravaged, and with the small bits of information I have managed to glean, I do not know what is left. But if anything is still standing from my time, it will be the Rift Gate. You must take the key there and use it.
Alright. Is there a catch?
That is it. But I do not know of the details of the complexity of how that plan would work out on the material plane. I only know what I can tell you of the goals.
So what you're saying is it may be more treacherous than the simple objective.
Isn't most things?
Korgi, I think we have an adventure.
I love adventures. Can I hit stuff?
Now?
I'm sure you'll be hitting plenty of things.
Then I'm in.
We're in.
In that case, he bows, he says, I have to thank you on behalf of all of mankind. Do you have any questions?
Can we take some of the turkey legs to go?
Good question, Ava.
I would eat them now. Where you're going, they won't be coming with you.
All right, eat your fill fast, Corgi.
Yeah, I'm kind of just eating as quickly as I can.
Shove in your faces. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's like,
He keeps talking. I'm like, yeah, keep going. Yeah.
no. And he keeps talking as you're eating. Now, once I send you back, it is not an exact science. Not only is it magic, but also the rift is unstable. So, be on your toes. I don't know where I'm sending you. However, you will be back in your mortal forms. With this knowledge retained. That much I know. However, as I say, it will take most of my power. I will not be able to save you from, and he looks over to the window, the chaos of the rift another time. I will do my best to regain my form, but it has taken me a long time to gather the power that I have, and using it to send you back is one of the last things I may do.
So, you're saying that if we die out there, there's no coming back next time?
If you die out there, you will become one with the rift, like every other soul.
Right. Bet not fucking die then, eh?
And he bows his head and he says, good luck. You see like a flash of like the blue come from his eyes, and both of you just suddenly like you were sitting on the chair eating like a turkey leg, and you're suddenly like rocking backwards and forwards, like the stability from the chair, and then you're suddenly like wobbling, and both of you can just kind of hear this as you're kind of trying to orientate yourself, this very bad impression of a Venice sailboatman. And you find yourself, you figure out what's happening, and you find yourself, you're currently floating in boats. So this is the current order. So you've got Al, Ava, and DUSAN in the front boat. So Ava, you're sitting in the boat, and DUSAN's behind you with Al in front. KORGI, you just appear in the middle of the boat in between MAEVE and FINK. MAEVE, FINK, DUSAN, you are all just... So what you know is you've just left Al's camp, and you're floating down these little tunnels, heading to go and find something.
Stop the boat!
Wait, they get ocean dumped and we lose our memories?
Stop the boat.
You say that.
Oh wait, I was fucking
You're
the boat.
You're in the middle of the boat. Yeah, you're rowing it, and FINK and MAEVE are in your boat.
Stop the boat.
So
Stop,
you
DUSAN.
stop your boat?
Because of course Ava's in DUSAN's, isn't she?
Yeah, I'll stop the boat, and then I put up my Italian hands and I go, what is the meaning of this?
And I'd like to go. Hey, I'm in the boat with Al, right?
Yeah, Al turns... No, you're not. You're in the back boat. So it's Ava and DUSAN's in the front boat with Al. And as you stop, Al goes, What's going on?
Hey, Ava.
I look at Ava, and I nod at Al, and I give Ava a nod.
And Ava is going to try and... Oh, do I have it? Please say I have it. Please. Oh, fuck, I don't have it. Damn, my druid hybrid, like, mixed with a bard. I thought I would have something like the vines, so I could, like, grapple him. Fuck,
So he's
quick, DM, is Fink in the water like he was initially?
Yes.
Pretending
So
to be an alligator?
yeah. So you're
Okay.
like in between the boats. Just swimming along as an alligator. Yeah. As the boats stop and you kind of like boom, bump your head into the front one. Yep. And they stop the boat and he turns around. He's like, "Whoa, what's the hold up?"
Yeah, what's the problem? What's going on? I'm trying to be an alligator.
I would like to cast Suggestion on Al
Okay.
at a 3rd level.
Okay.
And I'm going to use it to say, Al, can you make sure we go a safe route? No,
What's
I'm
the-
not gonna go-
What's the save?
It's a wisdom saving throw. It has to pass a 16.
Roll those dice.
Ooh, we got a 15. So, okay, cool. In that case, he goes, well, all right, we probably want to turn off on the next bow here.
Yeah. That's a good idea, Al. Before we do that, can you come and have a look at this? What's this over here? On the wall. Do you see that? Come here.
Now, I would say that it's a very tight tunnel, like it just fits the boat. So he kind of like stands up on the front of his boat and he's like, I can't really, what is it?
Look, climb over them. You have to see this. This ain't normal.
Give me a persuasion check.
Yeah, Maeve also is.
Oh, wait.
Whoa, yeah, Al, you should check this out. This is
13.
normal for down here?
I would like to hold on, wait a second. Hold on. Give me a second. I would like to make a wisdom check, use my ear for deceit, and see if Mungo is lying about having something cool to show, because I don't think we brought anything cool.
Okay, so as you say that, give me an insight check. I mean, he might have found something cool. And you just see as you kind of like peering over, you feel as clambering over past Ava and DUSAN quite nimbly, you see Al's just and he kind of hops over onto the space that's free in the boat because FINK's not there. Korgi lands on the boat in front of you. He goes, "What is it?"
I'm going to point at a brick on the wall and I'm going to get my face really close to it. And I'm going to go,
Look, do you see that in the crack there?
and hopefully he leans his face in a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, he'll squint.
as
He's invested. He'll squint. He goes, "I don't see it. What is it?"
Where's Fink?
Does he have hair, this guy?
Yeah, like shaggy,
I would like to-
silvery hair. Yeah.
I'd like to grab him by the scruff of his hair and fucking slam his head against the wall.
And Ava will then yell out, "Don't trust Al, remember?"
I'll slam this motherfucker's head against the wall as hard as.
Okay. Cool. Well, give me an attack roll first of all.
Just with my normal modifiers?
Yeah, like a pugilist attack, because you're a brawler, so this is just like hitting him.
Does
I believe
Fink
I have
see
a
this?
+8.
Yeah. I mean, everybody's watching this.
Okay.
You're in very close quarters right now.
Is it a sneak
21.
attack, technically? Oh, it doesn't even need it.
21.
21.
That
Yeah.
does hit. Yeah.
And do I roll regular damage as well?
Yeah. As a pugilist, this is the kind of stuff that you're good at. You just use your fists and
Hell yeah.
fuck shit up.
Oh well, then actually, I mean, I get 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, once you've hit him once, we're gonna roll initiative.
I figured something might happen.
Mm,
So it's 1d8 plus 4, so that would be 6 plus 4 is 10 damage.
Oof, okay.
If this is like a surprise and or bonus round or something, do I get
Yeah.
bonus actions or just my action?
It would be just an action, like a surprise. So this is your surprise action, and then we're gonna roll initiative to see where everybody's positioning.
Do I get my 2 attacks in the surprise action? Because that's a part of like one single action, me doing 2 attacks
I will
as a pugilist.
I will allow it. I will allow it because of such a terrible insight check. He's just not.
Yeah, like I just go doosh doosh. You know.
Yeah.
Second one is a 16 plus 8, so hit.
Yep, that hits.
For 6 damage.
And you just hear. She's just smashing his face into the wall. Okay, let's get some initiative rolls from people. So, it might work if you go into your character sheet and just click on your name. That's what I just did with him, and it worked. I don't know
When
if
I click on my name, it
he's
wants me to
something
edit
wrong
my
there.
name.
Oh, okay.
So 9.
Is it easier if I just roll my initiative through the sheet instead of doing it manually?
Not necessarily, no, because I have to add everyone in anyway. Okay, I don't know why.
Oh
hang on.
my god! I rolled a natural 1.
I did too.
Ah,
Fuck me. And what's your dex? Probably higher than mine. Mine's 0.
Mine's 3, yeah.
okay. So you both got a 1.
Yeah.
The 2 people who are most aware of the
Yeah,
situation.
the only people who know what the
Mhm.
fuck is going on are going
Mhm.
last.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but DUSAN and FINK already wanted to kill the guy.
Yeah, I
You've got
mean,
an
listen,
8.
you know. Something, it doesn't take much to get this
May
party
have
on
got
board with
19.
attacking
They're
motherfuckers.
just gonna murder oboe their way through.
DUSAN got a 6.
Did we just save scum this boss fight.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Pretty much. No.
I loved Ava's idea of doing suggestion, but I wanted to kill this motherfucker after he just killed me last session. I ain't letting him live. Fuck this guy.
Okay, so you all see as basically after fooling Al into coming to investigate a random brick, KORGI smashes his face repeatedly into the stone. Maeve, you are the first to kind of react to this. What are you doing?
Well, I noticed when he was trying to get Al to look at something, I don't know, KORGI just had that look and that little twinge to his voice of maybe this isn't a good idea, fuck this guy. So Maeve has already gotten her shit knife out,
Shit now.
kind of in my robe
Yeah.
while he was making his way over. And it's like kind of a narrow tunnel, right?
Yes.
Alright.
It's like barely 8 foot across. You know what I mean? You can't really fit 2 people side by
And-
side.
KORGI's kind of got him by the back of the head, slamming
Yeah.
his head against the bricks.
Currently, yes. Grabbing
Alright,
his
I'm gonna
hair,
take
yeah.
I'm gonna take my shit knife and try to shove it into the back of his skull.
Yeah.
Just like, like kind of trying to open a lobster.
Yeah, sure thing.
Declaw crab.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for that one.
Sweet,
let
give me a attack
pull
roll.
My character sheet.
Oh, it lets us edit our number in initiative now.
What do you mean?
Oh, we can.
I was able to change mine to the correct initiative.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Oh
An 8.
no.
Is that a
An 8.
natural 1? I think that's on a nat 1, though.
That's a
Oh,
nat
it's a nat-
one.
Don't
Okay,
you get
so
an
sweet.
advantage?
Just getting them all out
Explain.
of the way early on, okay? We're just getting them out of the way early.
Unless I had advantage, but
I didn't give you advantage because he's
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Surprise
say
round
it's necessarily
stand over.
flanked. You're just standing next to KORGI. So, okay, just give me a. All right, roll me a d8. You want to get above a 4. Nice. Okay.
Oh.
So
shit.
you go out and you're going to hit basically the guy, but you manage to just like graze off KORGI's rock solid calloused fists as it like clang off, and you're like, oh, almost cutting his hand, but it doesn't.
Wrong guy, Maeve.
As I'm doing this, that I say shit and my knife disappears.
Sweet. Is that your turn?
That's my turn, yeah.
Fink, you're up.
I'm gonna shoot him right in the
Okay.
butt.
Okay.
All right. Let me just make sure that's turned off. $27.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, that is.
11 piercing damage. Oh, wait. I forget. I think if it's my first attack, I do some extra damage. Yep.
Is that
an
only if it's-
extra D8.
So not only if they're surprised.
It doesn't say that. It says at the start of your first turn, your walking speed increases by 10 feet until the end of that turn. If you take an attack action on that turn, you can make one additional weapon attack as part of that action. If
What's
that
that from?
attack hits Dread Ambusher, it's Ranger.
Oh, right. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, go ahead. I didn't know about that.
An extra
Yeah, go ahead.
1d8.
Cool. Oh, fuck him up.
So
Oh, Jesus.
maybe 19 damage on the first one,
Yep.
and then I can take a second attack.
Yep.
18 plus 2. 8 more piercing.
Okay. Cool.
And I'm just going to take my movement and move away. Back. Like get out of the water and move away.
Again, it's very tight. You're in the tunnel, so you can kind of clamber over people on the boats. That's essentially your option here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'll just stay
you're,
where I'm at
you're,
then.
you're in these
That's fine.
boats right here, and essentially just like there's no space either side of the boats. It's just like water and stone. So you're using the boats as like platform. That's kind of
I got you. Yeah, I'll just stay then.
in the water.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. DUSAN, it's your go. You just see Fink open fire on this guy and pierce him multiple times, almost killing him.
Well, I'm a little pissed, right? This was my plan early on, was beat the shit out of him and interrogate him. So I'm gonna sit down on the boat.
Yep.
I am going to use my insightful fighting to just get a better grasp on Al's fighting abilities, because earlier he dodged my punches and then he just got tricked by, hey, come look at this. So I'm like, I'm really confused
Yeah.
by the guy. So yeah, as a bonus action, you can make a wisdom check against a creature you can see that isn't incapacitated, contested by the target's charisma.
Okay.
If you succeed, if you succeed. So I do an insight check to your charisma check.
Yeah, he gets a 6,
Or
so
just
he'd be a 6. Easy.
I did. And I'm just gonna hang out and kind of just frustratingly watch. I'm gonna sit in like a cool pose. I got like one leg up kind of on the side of the boat, one leg kind of down, and I'm like, my hand on my chin, and I look really angry, but like Italian.
Angry in Italian.
So, what do you learn from the insightful fighting?
I just
Specifically?
get sneak attack for.
Oh, you don't actually get
1
any information
minute
from it. Okay,
of
cool.
Fighting. That what I get is I get sneak attack. That's what I get.
Yeah, brilliant. Okay, cool. So yeah, you eye him up and kind of suss him out and figure out his weak spots. Perfect. In that case, it is Al's turn. So Al is gonna he whistles first of all. Help me! Screams out for help, and yep. I'm just gonna give me 1 second. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. There we go.
Hell yeah, we're gonna be able to wrestle an alligator.
Wait, is my damage still the
Google.
same as my damage was after the first fight? 'Cause my hit points are 16
no,
now, but it
they
was that because I got fucked earlier.
Yeah, no, they should be back to the original. Yeah, sorry about that.
But you're good. I could have asked earlier. I just was not. I didn't want to
I
interrupt.
should have mentioned. And then he's gonna try and he's gonna. You see, as he pulls out from you, KORGI, and then he's also, because you haven't actually grappled him. So you pull as you holding onto his hair, you see is like a bunch of these gray strands of hair just get yanked out from this guy's head as he kind of like pulls away from you with a bloodied face and broken nose, couple of arrow bolts stuck in the back of his head, in the back of his like chest, and he is going to. He's gonna disengage. And then run away. Where's he gonna run to? He's gonna run backwards. So he's gonna try and disengage past you. So what I'm gonna allow is, if you want to give me both MAEVE and KORGI, if you want to give me an athletics check, he's gonna basically try and acrobatics his way around you.
Athletics check.
Athletics check, yeah.
How do I get the worst rolls on the what I have the best modifiers
Come
for?
on,
I
same.
got a +7 and I rolled a 2.
Yeah, I also rolled a 2.
Cool. So you
That's
see
horseshit.
as he hip hop flip flap flippity flap flap, and you see he dives back off the back end of the boat, and then basically into there. So you guys would have been a little bit further down the passageway as it took a few seconds for you to actually stop the boats. But yeah, so then he dives off the back of the boat and into a little passageway, which you see is heading back towards his home. 20. Sweet, so he makes it down the tunnel a little bit. Sweet, and that's his go. KORGI, you're up. Yep, he's just kind of darted past you and ran down the tunnel. But I can move you into positions where you actually are now on the thing. Hang on a second. As we're not moving the boats. Thing's just chilling in the water. Maeve's on the back of the boat. There we go.
Well,
So excited for the giant white gator.
since this guy's trying to run away from me and leave me somewhere, I will, out of my bag, pull out this potion of haste, what I've had on me for quite some time and kind of forgot about. Because, like, it's going to make me go fast, right? And so I'm going to be able to beat him up. That's my logic. So I'm going to drink in a potion. And I'm going to...
Drink it a potion. Yep.
I'm gonna drink. Sorry, DUSAN, I don't mean to steal your bit, but I'm gonna drink at a potion, okay? And then I'm gonna dive after him, and I'm assuming I can make it to him because
Easy. Yeah, you can. Yeah.
yeah, easy. I'd like to do that. I would like to do that, and then
Hip hop.
And then-
hip hop. Yep.
I would like.
I have 2 actions now, right? Because of my potion.
Yes. One can be used as like an attack. I think it is. Yeah, the second action can be used as an attack, basically.
Wait, they can't both be used as an attack?
Let me just double check the wording of it.
I think Potion of Haste just gives you 2 actions straight up, doesn't it?
The action can only be used to take the attack dash. Oh no, you get a few other things. Attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object action.
Right. So I can use my regular action to attack, and then I can also use that action to attack.
Yep.
And then if I had my bonus action, I could also use that to attack.
Yeah.
So I could theoretically get 6 attacks off if I hadn't already used my bonus action.
6?
But I have. Yeah, because I get 2 per action, so I get 2 for one action, 2 for another action, and then 2 for a bonus action.
So yeah, so the haste, the bonus action you get on a haste is 1 weapon attack, so you don't get 2. You don't get the double
That would be
on
5
the hasted
then.
one. But
Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
so you get 2.
Yeah.
2 attacks.
I get 2 for my
attacks,
regular attack,
2
2
from
for
the
my
bonus.
action, 1 for the extra action, 2 from the bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So you basically could punch him 5 times.
Yes. But I've already used my bonus action, so I can punch him 3 times, which I will be doing. And also, on top of that, they will be wild haymakers.
Okay. Just enraged. Yeah, I
Yeah,
like it.
I'm pissed off, and I ain't letting this bloke get me to the big alligator. He ain't
I'm
leading
not
me
surprised.
there.
I'm not surprised.
First attack. 10.
That misses.
Second
Just-
attack.
Punch one of the stones as he's like darting past.
I have to show you what the fuck I just rolled.
What did you roll?
Can you guys see that?
2 20s. Nice.
2
Double
nat
20.
20s.
Sweet. So
Oh.
you swing to like punch him and crack one of your fists into the stone, and then like just immediately, without even thinking as like just a muscle memory motion, you swing backwards in a 180 spin with a backhand, just bringing it right into the other side of his head, and you just see as Al basically rockets like from moving forwards to immediately going sideways, flies into the rock. You see his head smash against the wall, and immediately his whole body goes limp onto the floor.
Oh, he's dead.
He's 100% dead. You absolutely annihilated him.
That was fucking epic. I got him, guys! I got him!
Can I look around in the little like room he was darting to, and like, is this like his? What's going on in there?
So as you head into the room, you see sloshing through the water. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Motherfucker. You would, wouldn't you? 3?
3. So
Yeah.
you take 5 piercing damage as you step into this little kind of alcovey space, which seems to go up. It's some sort of plume, which, I don't know, smoke or fumes seem to head up. And as you step into it, your foot gets bitten down on by a giant white alligator.
Motherfucker!
And you need to make a actually no, you don't. You're just grappled. You are now grappled, you are restrained, and that is that. Cool.
Do is it my turn still technically, or no?
It is, yeah. Yeah, it is, yeah.
So do I still get my extra attack that I didn't use?
Yes, and I will allow you to use it to break out of the grapple if you would like to, because it is an action. Or you could just punch it while you're grappled, but that's up to you.
I mean, if it's within the rules, I guess I should probably try to break the grapple.
Well, no, because it just means your attack rolls have disadvantage, basically, and you can't move. So you could just punch it to death while being grappled, but you could also use that action to try and break out the grapple. It's up to you. With it would be.
I will try to break out
athletics.
of the grapple.
Cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Give me an
'Cause
athletics check.
this isn't the Hydra, is it?
No,
Like,
this
it's
is
not
just.
the same alligator.
You'll remember that because this is. Yeah. You remember he did introduce him. That is his pet called Taka, which is an albino alligator.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's his pet. I'm gonna fucking kill it.
After I break out with this No, is it a wait? Athletics check.
Athletics check, yeah.
16.
Oh, that's easy. Yeah. So you just like reach as it grabs down and you feel the teeth just go piercing your skin. You kind of just all of your fingers in between the teeth and just fully force it as jaws open and then pull your leg out. It snaps closed in front of you. And
Good. And
I guess
I don't know
that's
if I
probably the end of your turn.
can. Yeah, I feel like that's the end of my turn. But if I have any movement left, I would just like kick his body into the alligator, maybe.
Well, that would be more than movement. So
Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
Ava, you're up. You don't know what the fuck's going on. I'll just be
Alright.
honest. You're just chilling on the front of the boat. DUSAN seems to be taking a very relaxed pose, and Corgi's chased after Al.
Yeah, I think Ava's gonna follow with the kind of chasing after Al.
Cool.
And in following after them, I'm hoping to cast in the room Fairy Fire.
20, 25. Fairy Fire.
Yes.
Go ahead. Yeah, so as soon as you get to the end of the boat, I'll say once you get to Maeve, like you can get past. What's your movement speed?
My movement speed is, I think it's 30.
30. So you can basically get to the edge of boat with Maeve. And I'll say just with the maps being a little bit non-exact, you can get a glimpse of the alligator currently wrestling with Corgi down the tunnel. And a dead body
Okay, well-
in the tunnel as well.
And the dead body in the tunnel. Cool.
Yeah, it
Well,
looked-
they're all going to
yeah.
be a nice, like, beautiful glowing purple now in there. So, but hopefully everything in there that fails a dexterity check should hopefully now glow a nice violet light in there.
Well, it got a
Including me,
roll
right?
of 1.
Yeah, including you.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay. So
I
You're
rolled
glowing.
a 17.
you pass. You are not
Okay.
glowing.
So
Nice.
the Al's corpse and the albino alligator start to glow in this nice sort of lilac-y color.
It was mostly that she had no clue that Al was down, and she was just like, "I don't know where he is." Lights.
There he is.
Oh.
You just see his corpse is like
There
bloodied. There's a big splatter of blood on the wall. Like, yeah.
It's just a glowing purple floating body.
Awesome. Is that your turn?
Yeah, pretty much.
Maeve, you're up.
Alrighty. Let's see. I have enough movement to get up there, right? With the alligator.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Alright. I am going to YOLO up there and try to get a stab in. Because he's still got Corgi grappled.
No, he's broken out of it. As you run up there, you can see Corgi is currently broken out of this grapple from the alligator, and is just fisticuffing it right now. Just kind
Okay.
of put your jukes up, you
Reach.
stupid alligator.
I'm gonna do the Henry Cavill reload fists, but as I'm doing it, I say shit and my knife comes out and I'm gonna go for another
Nice.
stab.
That's a
This
cool
time I'm not
image.
gonna
Let's do it.
Not gonna
Well-
crit fail it.
I want
Well,
you
she
to,
does
because
that
if you
here.
stab Corgi right now, you like that would just be the best thing in the world.
Wouldn't it?
No, you hit the
What
you
if-
hit the alligator, so that's a good that's a good hit. Sweet, and is that sneak attack because he's close by? Enemy within 5 foot of the enemy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's going to be 14 damage in total. As you just slash into it, and you can just see this is quite a big alligator. So you do a decent amount of damage. You've been fighting alligators in these tunnels for a little bit now. Well, not really. You've killed a few of them, so you go for what you would assume is its vital spot and just stab it, and you seem to do quite a bit of damage. Is that your turn?
I'm
Alright,
so
and make
proud
sure
of you,
Corgi's
mate.
okay. I thought he was
So
still
proud.
grappled. And that's
I'm
my
just
turn.
a single tear leaves my eye after I see you cock and reload your arms.
Fink, you're up. Floating in the water. You've seen everyone pile back into, where your boats all came out of, basically.
What got into these guys? Fink's gonna go see what's up. But he's gonna do it like lazy river style and swim underneath the boat.
Cool. So you just bob along, like, and you can just see MAEVE and KORGI down the little tunnel. They seem to be splashing about in the water with a giant albino alligator.
Okay. I'm gonna throw my fun blinky knife at the alligator.
Okay. Cool. Give me a throw.
Just
give me an attack
super
roll.
lazy, like. Okay.
Just kind of like blah.
Yeah. So 16.
That does hit, yeah.
All right. 10 piercing damage, and then I'm gonna bonus action blink on top of it.
Careful, last time I did that, I died.
Basically, both of you, both KORGI and MAEVE, you just see as a dagger, and then just like very lazily kind of tossed upwards, and then used gravity to make it like drop down, just thunk into the head of the gator, and then suddenly you just see FINK appear on top of it. You both just drop into the water as the gator goes limp, and you are on top of the gator, as it doesn't seem to be moving underneath you.
Crikey.
That was efficient.
And with that, we are currently out of combat. Let me just stop the battle music.
I'm
So
gonna
like, why did we kill these guys?
All right. Hear me out. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm KORGI from the future.
Can insight check?
Yeah, is he
Ava face
pulling our
palms a
leg?
little bit.
Hey, but you hear, so
Check,
basically you
KORGI.
can just kind of like, you see them clustered over there, and you can just hear him doing that, like, just in a really loud bellowing voice. I'd say, DUSAN, you're still just
KORGI
chilling
from
on the boat.
Future.
The 6 insight check. Is he from the future?
I would say with a 6, no, not at all. He's definitely just talking shit, 100%. He's
I'm from the fucking future.
or he's just
and
KORGI.
You just wanted to have all the fun. I get it. You saw DUSAN and I, and you're like, man, killing's really fun.
No. Listen. That owl, he took us around the boat into that big room, and then there was a giant alligator what had like 4 heads, and then we cut off a head, and then it had 6 heads, and then we cut another one off, and it had 8 heads, and I died, and Ava died, and then we went to a magical place, and we talked with a guy, and then he sent us back here, and I've got a book, and we got to find a temple with the orb.
I know that it sounds crazy, but he's actually not lying there.
Oh,
Insight check. Ava.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so MAEVE,
Ava,
I would say with your 19 insight there, you basically, he 100% believed this. Like he's not pulling a joke or anything. Like
Okay.
KORGI, whether he's crazy or not, you don't know, but he definitely believes what he's saying.
So MAEVE looks at Ava and is like, "Do you care to translate for us? What are we missing?"
So he's kind of half
I thought
correct.
that was perfectly clear.
Essentially, we've already been here. Al led us through the tunnel straight to his big gator. Chomp chomp. KORGI and I die. We go to this other sort of place in the rift, and we meet this man who says, "Hey, you know what? Your job not done. I kind of need your help." Sends us back, and here we are, and preventing everybody from going through the fate that we actually already went through. Capiche?
I capiche.
Yeah. While this is happening, I would like to say, like, look, I'm sure there's, we can prove it. Like, look, watch this.
and I'll go over to Al's body, and I'm gonna like search around Al's body to see if there's anything of note and or anything that would like make it clear that he was a little tricksy boy.
Yeah, sweet. So you go over there and you see that FINK is currently rooting through the corpse of Al. He wasn't paying any attention to you at all, and is currently just shuffling through. So if you can both give me an investigation check if you want.
I want to look for the shiniest thing that he has. And I rolled a... Fuck, I have a -2. I rolled a 17.
Oh, not bad. So you'll get distracted, Fink, as he comes over and starts rooting through the stuff himself. However, the guy is... let me just check exactly what he's got on him here.
I'm done letting Fink get all the cool magical things.
I'm
I
just
want
looking for a
something
gun.
cool. You took my helmet already, you son of a bitch.
I gave some like little wizard kids a whole bunch of cool shit, and then like I don't know what happened to them.
Where's my cool magic thing? All I've got is these
wizard
gloves.
kid.
So you see
Oh,
that
right.
he's got so basically as you root through this guy, he doesn't look like a man of means. He currently has a katar blade, a little crossbow, a scimitar, and his clothes are all made of like alligator skin. You can see he's got some jerky and stuff. That he doesn't really have much else. He's got basically tools for hunting and trapping. And as you kind of look around his campsite, you do see there are mainly like tanning racks. There's like a food place where he seems to put all his meats and stuff like that, and like a campsite. It's a very survivalist situation. He doesn't seem to have much of value, unless you want to take, you know, he's got skins there, he's got meats, he's got stuff like that. So
It's exactly. Well, I'm thinking that I bet like lots of people in a wasteland probably ain't never seen an alligator before, cause like water. So I'd like to take his clothes and any other like alligator skin, and actually, more specifically, I'd like to fucking take the skin off that albino alligator that we just fucked up.
okay, so you guys want to take a minute in his little campsite area? You want to do that? That's totally fine.
Yeah.
In fact, I would
just-
not mind a short rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. No problem at all. So you all kind
Sure.
of set up, and a short rest is an hour, so you guys can just take some time in this little campsite area, just within this little space. And you know, it's not too bad. You guys come from the wasteland, so it's not the worst thing. It's pretty damp, you know, moist, sticky.
We
But
could
it'll do.
go up in my little like pocket dimension if you guys want.
I'm sorry. What?
You gotta buy us dinner first. What?
What do you mean?
Oh, okay.
What do you mean your pocket dimension? The fuck does that mean?
Oh yeah, you might not know about that.
What? Your pocket dimension? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and you're from the future, right?
I am from the future.
Yeah, okay.
I am. I've seen
Fink's-
all of
Fink's
this
gonna
before.
pull out his little his rope, or find
Uh-huh.
some rope
Yep.
and toss it up and do rope trick.
Sweet. And just you just see this little sort of manhole-sized space kind of just rips open above you at the top of the, like in the middle of this little space, and you see the rope just dangles down.
All right.
Pretty cool.
Yep. Fink's gonna climb up and go into his little hidey hole.
Just kind
You
of
know, he gets stranger. He's getting stranger, right?
He's always been that weird.
Yeah, he's I swear before we actually proper met him, he used to just hide in the trade district and just watch me.
Wait, really?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
creeps me out. He creeps me out.
Wait. Maeve, that's like really fucking weird.
What's weird about just standing around watching people for hours and they don't know?
My man, DUSAN.
I don't think I understand.
Sorry, I forgot who I was talking to. Never mind. Oh my god.
So, as you settle in to kind of lick your wounds and whatnot, thank you. You enter into your own little dimensional sewer space. You know, just it's nice and comfortable and homely to
Bro,
you.
your pocket dimension is a sewer.
It's just a different sewer.
You son of a bitch. God damn it. Yeah, he said, guys, why would we rest here when we can go to my pocket dimension, which is the same as here?
Just another.
Yep. Dickhead. That's so funny.
We got Xbox up here. You don't got Xbox down there.
Actually,
Oh my
that's a good
God.
point. That is a good selling point.
Oh man, hang on, I need to take my jumper off. That just made me get really hot.
I'm always more of a
So
way
what-
station guy myself, but
What else is what else do you learn about in the future Corgi?
well, I learnt in the future that I had been there in the past, and then I forgot. Oh, and I met the guy who taught me to read, but I forgot.
What, you forgot
yeah,
the guy,
what?
or you forgot how to read?
Speaking of, well, no, I never knew how to read. Speaking of, though,
And I would like to pull out my book, which I assume I have on me now.
Yeah.
And I'm a flick through, just enjoying the fact that I understand what's on the page, because like that's pretty cool. And
I need a wisdom
also
check.
looking-
Oh, well, wisdom. Yeah, it was a wisdom check.
Not good, but pretty standard. 3.
Ooh. So you flick through the first couple of pages, which you've already read, which kind of like went through the basis of a rift weaver and the fact that they accessed the rift in this book would guide you through how to do that. As you sort of flick through the first chapter and start to try and piece together the symbols to form functioning words that you could understand, you kind of like, you all just see as he's looking. He squints a little bit, and just like one bead of sweat just kind of appears on his forehead, and you get this insane migraine as it's just like, it's like you're trying to focus on like this constantly shaking image, and it's like, oh, it gives you a headache.
I forgot how to read again. It's a sad day.
Can we
Corgi.
help him? Maeve walks over and looks at what he's
Stop.
trying to read.
Stop, it's too much. It's too hard.
So you see
I'm stupid again.
a bunch of symbols in this very kind of, it's kind of like a dusty leather-bound book. The symbols don't look like any like recognizable cipher. You've recognized the symbols in the sense of like you've seen them before. You've seen them in a number of places in the Rift Tower. You've seen them in that other dimension that you guys ended up in. Yeah, but you don't actually know what they mean per se.
Is this the kind of thing where like I can try and like refocus myself, or do I like have to wait a certain amount of time before I try and read the book?
You can do whatever you like.
I would like, out of frustration
Mhm.
that I feel like I'm a big dum-dum again when I was super smart before, I would like to try and read the book again.
Give me a wisdom check.
Motherfucker, why does the dice know that I'm rolling a wisdom check? Why is my dice in character? Why is my dice? I rolled a 2. I rolled a 4 with a -2.
You see as he sits, holds onto the book like tightly, and you just see as the sweat beads start to build more and more and more. And you, frustratingly, you look back and you read the first couple pages, and again the meaning behind the word, behind the symbols, that kind of comes to you, and you go, right, okay, rift weavers, right, okay, sweet, flick, and you're like, right, I haven't read this bit yet, and you're like, what does that say? And just as you're like focusing on it, it's almost like, when you're staring at one of those, the images, the magic images, and you're staring at a magic image, and the image is just never appearing, but then it actually hurts, like it hurts your head. So you, at this point, take 2 psychic damage, as you just it's just pounding and pounding, and it's like you can almost, as you're like focusing so hard on this, it's like throbbing. You can hear your heartbeat pulsing in your ears.
I tried to read the book again.
Give me a wisdom check. You can basically what you will see is just KORGI continuously getting like sweatier and sweatier and redder as he's like just doing that whole like he's constipated, just trying to just look harder and harder at this thing. What did you roll?
4.
Okay, so at that point, where you take 1 psychic damage, and you'll see as KORGI just passes out.
Fuck!
Oh,
The book drops to his
got him to
side.
think too hard. I think we got him to think too hard, everyone. Oh god.
And you fall unconscious for a period of 10-15 minutes.
The
And
one
you
time
slowly
I
come
tried to
to.
use my brain, it literally knocked me the fuck out. Holy shit. And I'm the only one who can read it too. Anyway, I'm asleep. Fuck.
We need to get
So,
that guy some glasses.
yeah.
Wait, hold on. Okay, so while this was happening, I want to have been doing something, but I don't want anybody to know until the reveal.
Okay,
So I'm gonna DM you.
that's fine.
I love this.
Come on.
Chameleon?
Do they come and
Red,
go?
gold, and green. You know when we were a kid and we used to sing that song on SingStar?
Mhm.
We used
Okay.
to play this fun game where we added more colors to the bit and we go red, gold, and green, and yellow, and blue, just for fun.
Made it
Throw it
worse.
Just for the shits and giggles of
Yeah,
it.
yeah, uh-huh.
Wow.
I'm willing to roll for quality also.
Well, just give me a sleight of hand check. Oh, easy peasy. Yeah, so you're kind of just like lazy boying, you know, like just as you do. Just being your usual cool DUSAN self. Like there's not even a glimpse of what you're doing.
Bet. I'm satisfied with that.
Cool. Awesome. So
Hands down, this is like my fucking favorite character to play. Oh my god.
Dude, that I don't see what's wrong with staring at people for hours.
That's
Fucking
so
killed
fucking
me.
funny.
Those were ridiculous. Okay. So you all spend a short rest. Is there anything? Oh, KORGI, I need a survival check.
fuck.
And do you have a knife?
Oh. Do I have a knife? That's a very good question. I don't think
I don't think you do.
I have a knife.
Okay, so give me a survival check.
I have a crowbar.
Okay,
Oh my
good to
God.
know. Good to know. Give me a survival check first of all.
It's the most
Um,
Florida fucking thing
I'm
ever.
gonna need 2
I
checks
rolled
from you
a-
here.
Alligator
It's
with
the
a
most
crowbar.
clown thing ever. Of course he has a fucking crowbar on him.
I rolled a 3, but I have a -2 survival.
So 1 survival. That's cool. That's what I wanted to hear. And then so give me an intelligence check.
Oh, great. Oh, 15.
Okay, so you understand in your own mind that you do not possess the tools, nor the dexterity, nor the knowledge to be able to successfully skin this alligator. You could smash it in the head a few times, but that's probably the best you're gonna get.
Listen, I'm very aware that I don't have the tools nor the knowledge to get this done, but that's never stopped me before. So
Okay.
I take the crowbar
Right, but
out.
not smart enough to stop.
Yeah.
He knows he can't do it, but he's not smart enough to not do it. That is
Exactly.
great.
That
Might
is
as
your
well give a shot.
I love it. Sweet. Well, I mean, I would in that case give me another, because that was a failed survival check to skin it, but then the intelligence check was to whether you caught yourself that you were too.
Right, so this is
dumb to
my
do- so
survival
this is your
check for how
this
the
is your
crowbar
secondary one.
goes.
Yeah, so this is going to be with the disadvantage.
Natural 1. And I have a -2, so that's a -1.
Okay, so just to give everybody a picture who's watching what's just happened. So KORGI basically has spent the short rest, like, trying to read a book furiously, passing out for 10, 15 minutes, waking up, picking up a crowbar, and then just beating the living shit out of this dead albino alligator, like, to the point where it is ruined. Like, it is just mangled to pieces. There is just shreds of bone and skin and flesh and everything. It is not in
I like
any
to imagine-
usable form.
I like to imagine that KORGI stuck the crowbar in the mouth, and then, like, as if he was opening a locked crate, like pushed down on it, like, with leverage, and just snapped the whole, like, jaw in half.
That's probably the first thing that he did.
Yeah.
Until he proceeded to continue destroying this corpse with a crowbar. And you all watch this happen. FINK, you can still see what's going on through your little hole in the roof. Whenever you want, really, you've got a good bird's eye view of this whole little campsite. But yeah, if there's anything else anybody wants to do before you end your long rest.
No.
Nope.
Just be sad that I can't read my book.
Head hurty, can't read.
Yeah.
Must take it out on the alligator.
yeah. I'm actually just taking my fury out on this alligator about the
Skins it.
Better
Picks up-
that
picks
than us, you
picks
know.
up one scale off of the ground that fell off.
I got it, guys. Don't worry.
So, waking up, having a, not waking up. Sorry, just bring yourselves together after bandaging your wounds. You can use any hit dice or anything if you need to, or, you regain any abilities that you've lost if you're short resty. But you gather your stuff together, and you're ready to move onwards. What do you guys want to do? I mean, it's up to you. You come together as a discussion. I mean, FINK, you're still in your hole, but I'll just make you up here, so you're like still in the scene, but you're up in a hole.
Is everyone else just covered in gator blood at this point?
Pretty much, yeah. Nobody's had a shower,
Hell yeah.
so yeah.
It's just how I like it.
No, actually, I didn't involve myself in any of the gator stuff. I've been watching, so I'm nice and clean.
That is
We'll
a
stay for the
very
sewer
good
water.
point. That is a very good point. Now you've got some you got some dirty water, but that is it.
So, future KORGI,
Yeah.
is Al what we came down here to deal with,
Bad-
or was there something
Bad
like?
guy.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. Do we still? Oh shit. We probably still have to kill the fuck. All right.
There's probably still gonna be the gator around.
Yeah. So there's this big gator in there with like 80 billion heads, and we should try to avoid it. But also, that might be the whole point. We came down here to kill it. So like, I reckon that we should follow the path what Al was gonna take us down after Ava like did her like and before I did my like we should go down that way and then see if we can like I don't know like maybe there's a 5-bladed sword that will chop off all of its heads at once.
I have an idea.
Yes,
I think I can find out exactly how we can get to where we were trying to go.
Okay.
And then so I'm gonna walk over to Al.
Mm-hmm.
I want to hit him and say, "Where's the way we go? Which way do we go? Tell us now."
Just thud, just like a wet, like thud from this limp corpse on the ground.
I look back and I go, he's pretending. I'll get it out of him. And I pull out just a regular dagger that I have, and I put it up to him and I go,
His face, by the way, as you like lift him up to do this, his face is just like completely caved in. There's like no face there. It's just, but not that
I
stops.
turn back,
Yeah.
and I go, I think I killed him. My interrogation techniques.
Whoa.
I'm gonna drop him, and then I'm gonna walk over to the boat and just get in. And so,
Yeah, I will follow DUSAN.
Sweet.
sewer water
Wait,
moves downhill.
in the
So
future, how
go.
many of us die?
Me and Ava.
Yeah,
Oh
dude,
shit! Yeah, let's go.
What? All right.
Sewer water flows downhill. So if we
Well,
follow
you
this,
are
if we just
smart.
stay in the sewer, it'll take us lower. And if there is this, and I look over at Maeve and I wink and I do like the quotation marks. I go, there's this 5-headed dragon, crocodile lizard man. We'll find him down there. I do quotations for every single one, like that. Yeah, right.
So you make your way into
you
the
guys wanna
boat.
be
DUSAN
approaching?
hops in. Yeah, it's up to you. You can decide whoever goes. There's 2 boats there, which are now you kind of like parked up just outside of his house.
Because I can like pass without a trace, so we can be like super stealth-like and get the jump on this alligator
It's
if it even
probably-
exists.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea, but I reckon that we should explore this other path first to see if maybe it gives us like I don't know, there was a spinny pool of water underneath the 5-headed alligator, and maybe we can make the spinny pool of water into a bigger spinny pool of water so then it goes down the spinny pool.
Alligators can swim.
Oh shit.
that is part of what the problem was before.
I didn't think it. Maybe we could maybe there'll be a 5-headed sword and we can chop all of its heads off at once.
Yeah. That sounds
Well,
as believable as you from the future. So
I
let's go
have
with
an
that.
eye.
Heads kind of kept coming back, right?
Yeah, but
We could
I
stab it.
reckon if we chop
Like a
off
Hydra.
all of the heads at the same time, like, where is it even gonna grow back? How is it gonna know?
You tell us more about the alligator. Like, did the heads grow back as soon as you like chopped it off, or like
Yeah,
did they grow back?
you
due to
chop it
something
off.
else?
You chop it off, and then approximately 6 seconds later, just a random amount of time, 2 more heads pop down at the same place where the one head was, so it gets more.
It got more heads.
More
Like a-
heads. Like a what?
Like a, can I roll intelligence check?
yeah, give me an intelligence check.
All right,
Um,
we'll see if I can finish that sentence.
Fink's favorite type of creatures is beast. Would Fink have like a survival or nature check to figure out what they're talking about?
I mean, this isn't a
Would a
beast.
24 work?
It's not a beast. Okay.
24. So, actually,
Yeah.
I would say that with a 24, you've not necessarily heard specifically of the beast, but you've heard tales of like mythical creatures. Out in the deserts, up in the mountains, all this kind of stuff, and like things that are wildly beyond your imagination in terms of like what they can do and all this kind of, like, for example, the size of this thing and that kind of stuff. It sounds like one of those made real, you know what I mean? It is like a mythical creature, which you do know they often have, you know, in the tales they have like weaknesses, or they have, you know, some flaw that the tale tells of an adventurer who has tore them down because of sticking a knife in a dragon's heart and stuff like this. So you feel like they're if you can find specifically what this thing's weakness is, you probably would have a good chance of subduing it.
Ava, Don't worry yourself so much. I know what its weakness is.
The fact that it has multiple heads?
5-bladed swords.
5-bladed swords.
Doesn't know how to deal with it.
I do like your idea of everybody trying to get a chop off all at once, though.
Yeah, because, well, the other thing is, when the way I went out is it was really badass, right? I like jumped on the back of this giant alligator. It was really cool. But then the problem was, kind of all of its heads went right at me and bit me a lot, and it hurt a lot. And so we should try to like distract its attention away from like only one person.
So we need like a tank. Someone that can tank all those heads.
Well,
Maeve.
we need to try and destroy all the heads at once, is what I think he's trying to say.
Yeah. So like if we're all attacking like a different head, right? Then it won't be able to be like, Korgi's the biggest and the bravest and the scariest and the most challenging to defeat, so I better kill him first. You know, it'll think we're all dangerous, even though I am the most dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I still reckon we should check down this left path here. Left, right? Which one? We should check down this path here.
Yeah.
And we should see what's around there before we go into the spinny pool.
A very careful
Wait,
Gandalf.
in the future, did Al go with us?
That's why I
face it, or,
fucking
like-
killed him, mate, because he let us in there.
Yeah, where did he go? Like,
Oh, yeah. There's a passage
did he
off to
go
the
in
right.
there?
There's a passage off to the right-hand side right before we get in there. He jumped down it.
Oh, what a dick! Glad we killed him.
Boy, that's... FINK. Why didn't you ever tell me you were smart?
I don't know.
That's like really smart. You've never shown me any of that before.
Yeah, I got a pretty big +2 to my intellect, you know.
Right. So like, okay. Yeah. We got 2 places we should check. Around the corner and down the little side thing.
All right.
Yeah, do you want to do it like stealth-like, or are we just gonna...
Yeah, I reckon we should go all sneaky.
All right, Fink's gonna put his hands up and sprinkle something down. Now we all have Pass Without Trace, but you have no idea what it was.
Is that
Okay.
drugs?
No.
Good.
So, how was the distance of this? The Pass Without a Trace? Just to...
What? It's
They have
up
to be...
to...
How
let me
close to you?
see.
I don't think there's a
That would-
crazy limit on it, is it? I think it's just all your homies around you.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's all my homies around me, basically. Let's see.
30 foot. Each creature you choose within 30 foot of you.
I would have done it with making sure everyone was all in a big group.
Yeah, but you have to be... They have to stay within 30 foot of you.
Yeah,
Oh, like for the duration of the...
For the
like for the spell
duration.
to stay.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
So,
yeah,
yeah,
don't,
I mean...
don't stray off.
So the boats basically from one tip to the other is about 30 foot if they're right next to each other. If one boat was to stray off to the front, like too far, they would lose the that we got out of 30 foot.
All right, well, then I guess I'll sit on the back of the front boat and I'll hold the back boat so that we're always really close together.
Or we could just tie them together.
Oh, yeah. Let's do that.
Okay, so we're gonna tie Korgi between both boats
What?
so he can hold them together.
Okay.
He'll
Lies-
be
lies
our
down.
bridge.
Yeah.
I
Walk
think
the
that
plank.
I think that we should check the left. Yeah, the left side first before we go down the the other one, because the other one, once we go that way, there ain't no turning back.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Let's go.
Okay. I want to
Alright.
check down this like left path before.
Yeah.
beforehand.
So who's getting in which boat? What's happening with the boats?
I feel like Fink has to sit kind of like in the middle of the two boats to get that 30 feet to everyone.
Okay. Who's tying Corgi between the boats?
Fink.
Oh, I would love to tie Corgi between the boats.
We're doing this, all right.
Oh, you thought we were joking?
I can never tell with you lot, to be honest.
We got nothing to anchor the boats down to, so we got to tie you between the boats to have something to anchor the like. It makes
Okay.
sense.
I'm
But
sure
I
this
would-
will not come back to backfire.
I would like
mean-
I would like to tie
Just
like a Kinbaku knot, right? I
thought
want
we
it to
made
be
this
I want Fink and I to work on making this like semi-erotic, right? So that when people see him tied up between the boats, it's sexy.
okay.
Fink's gonna use his disguise self on Corey to make him look like a
Rub his
mermaid.
boobs. Oh, that's a good one. And then we could put him at the front of the boat.
He's in between.
he's
So
definitely-
he's currently tied in between the boats. What does he look like?
A mermaid.
A mermaid. Okay, cool. So you've got a.
Yeah.
It looks like you have a mermaid. Which tell me, because obviously you probably don't think. I don't think Fink would know what a mermaid is. So what does Fink think a mermaid is? You probably haven't seen any pictures of a
see.
mermaid or anything. You may have heard what a mermaid, like stories. and
Yeah, I
whatnot, but-
forget. He doesn't actually have the sailor background.
Yeah. So what would Fink's imagination
smuggler.
of something if someone said mermaid? What would Fink's first picture of a mermaid be?
A maid's outfit.
I
And that-
look cute.
And that's it. So it's just Corgi in a maid's outfit. Currently
Yes,
tied
but hit
erotically between the two boats.
it's
You know-
specifically both of his breasts are isolated with the ropes and knots. Like they go around them individually. It's like a rope bra.
Corgi, what are you doing
Yeah.
at this point? Are you just allowing this?
Yes, I'm
yeah,
looking
sure.
at my outfit and I'm saying, they used to call me the Dune Dancer, but now they call me the Dune Duster. Get it? Because I'm a maid and I dust things.
Ooh.
Thank you. Thank you.
That
His
was
face
smart.
also looks like Murr from Impractical Jokers. So no one else gets it.
Oh dear. Ava and Maeve, while DUSAN and Fink are decorating Corgi, what are you guys doing?
I can't. I'm watching on with
Yeah.
with horror, but also a little bit of fascination.
Maeve, you look like you're a little bit enjoying this a little bit too much. Please avert your eyes.
50 Shades of Corgi.
Please. I know I look good, but my eyes are up here, Maeve.
So do you guys choose a boat?
Yes.
I'll climb in the back boat.
Okay, cool.
I'll
That's
jump to the
you
front.
climb on top of Corgi,
Yeah, I do the back.
and then Ava, and then onto onto the front boat.
Yep, I climb over Corgi to the front boat. Yep.
Sweet. So with Fink in the middle, you all have passed without a trace. So it gives you a +10 to any stealth checks, basically. And so, who is going to be rowing the boats forwards?
Oh, I mean, I got to take my gondola spot, right? Kamos for
So
top.
true.
I thought
So
Corgi
true.
was just gonna paddle with his arms.
Yeah, well, I was, but now I'm tied up in a
He's-
fucking maid outfit,
Yeah,
aren't I?
yeah.
Man, I tell
And
you
Ava
what,
will.
I know some people who would have loved to get me in this position, and it's not for the reason you think.
Hey yo.
Wait, what? What reason do you think I think it could be for?
Use your imagination, Finky boy.
Fink has
Yeah,
no
Ava,
idea what he's
what-
talking about.
Ava's going to use Druidcraft to kind of use a light gust of wind to move the boat forward.
Smart. So Fink, as you're standing on the boat, it starts to clunk clunk move forwards. KORGI, you feel a tug, and DUSAN, as you kind of stand
Oh.
up to try and start
A
rowing,
tug on
you-
what?
your arms as the
Okay,
boat
good.
in head of you starts to move forward down the slipstream. DUSAN, you also get pulled forwards a bit, but it's gentle, so you're not moving too rapidly as you begin to make your way down the passageway and through the tunnels along the bobbing and flowing water. Keeping an eye out for the turn coming up. So Ava, if you could give me a perception check. Fink can as well, being in the front boat.
21.
Very nice.
Also 21.
Very nice.
Nice.
So with ease, you do see as you're kind of pulling round this kind of long arced bend that you've been going on, you see there is a moment where it splits. It turns right and then left. However, the left passage, you take with a 21 perception, you can see that the water so where you're coming from and the left-hand passage, the water is coming from both of those routes, merging together and then heading forwards. You can attempt to turn, but you will be moving against the current.
KORGI said go left, right, or right, left.
Said to go left, so let's go left, right?
Right.
Wait, he said right.
No, left.
Left.
Right, yes.
No left, or yes, left.
Left. Right.
Left.
Right.
We're definitely going left.
Right, yes.
Yes.
We're definitely going left.
Left.
Right. Yep.
Okay.
And so she'll try and gust the wind towards the left.
Okay, give me an Arcana check.
Oh.
See if you can angle. See, kind of try and
17.
manipulate. Very nice, yeah. So you kind of push the front of the boat round, and there's a bit of resistance. So can you do? Let me just check this.
Fink's gonna start paddling.
Just a little extra push of the water there. Just a little extra.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
little stabilization.
Just spring his tail against the wall and spring him forward.
Oh, it's a continuous thing that you do. Sweet. So, you kind of just keep pushing the air. You do realize that as you're trying to be quiet, it's not easy. You have to increase the force of the wind to even start making any progress down this route.
Should we stealth check?
I was going to say, so with this, I was going to ask for a stealth check, but however, Ava, you do need to push quite hard, so the boat will make quite a bit of noise clattering around the corner, basically. So it's going to be quite difficult to stealth around the corner if you wanted to change direction and go against the current. But you can do so with gust of wind without any issues.
Do we all stealth check or just the people driving the boats?
Well, it would be Ava, but it's going to make a lot of noise even with a +10. So, well, it's going to make boat noise, some noise. It's
I
not
think
going to be
we'll,
sneaky. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think we'll
Yeah.
go for it
Cool.
for this one.
Sweet. Give me a stealth check
All right. Stealthy.
and +10.
+10 to what the stealth check is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so that makes it a 29.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
So you very, deftly manipulate the this wind, moving it left, right, pushing it kind of to counteract the current as it's moving the boat. There are a few moments where you clunk, clunk against the sides of the rock, but you, for the most part, manage to keep it in the center of the the water passage. Now, moving a lot slower as you're going a lot against the current, you do manage to pull the boat forwards and head down this passageway. As you come around this corner, KORGI tied to the boats, DUSAN and MAEVE, you kind of coming around the corner as well. Basically, hands free. You guys aren't really controlling this now. You're being pulled along
Like a bendy bus.
Yeah, like a bendy bus. So KORGI, you get like dragged around the rock corner of this thing, and then the other boat
Don't
with
make too
DUSAN
much
and
noise.
MAEVE clatters around
Mermaid
behind. Is there anything DUSAN and MAEVE going to do to try and manipulate the boat at all, or are you just going to let it kind of move freely?
Oh no, I'm just along for the ride, right? I
You're
feel
muted,
it's
Maeve.
thing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it's gondola time. I'm just
Gondola
enjoying
time,
the ride.
sweet. So so as you're kind of swinging around the corner with KORGI as the pivot, the boat kind of kind of bounces off the walls a couple times, and then you see as you get slowly dragged up against the current up into a small space. Now, Ava, as you move the boat forwards and into this little room, you do see it's literally about 15 foot across, maybe 10 foot long, and so there's not much space. You wouldn't be able to fit both the boats in this little area. Give me a perception check as the boat sort of arrives.
Okay, let's see.
While she's doing that, I'm untethering KORGI.
Thank fucking God.
Oh no!
Can I
Okay.
keep the maid outfit?
One.
Yeah,
You
you get it until I lose concentration.
Thank
You
you.
You pull the rope loose on KORGI. Splashes into the water. DUSAN, MAEVE. So KORGI, you're currently tied to DUSAN and MAEVE's boat. DUSAN and MAEVE. Your boat rapidly begins to move backwards as the current pulls your boat down the route that you were
Quick,
just
grab onto him.
heading from.
I'll shoot my grappling hook, right? Oh no, we're like before we can get around this corner, I want to try to shoot my grappling hook onto their boat, like on the
I'll
back.
allow it. Just give me a dexterity check with proficiency. So you can add your proficiency to it because you're using your grappling hook.
Okay, so 15 plus what's my proficiency?
I think it's
I don't even
3
know
now,
what-
or is
oh,
it 2?
3? Yes,
3,
it's
yeah.
3.
So yeah, okay, cool, brilliant. So as you guys, so MAEVE, the boat begins to and KORGI, you're also being dragged like through the water. DUSAN very quickly fires off. What are you shooting at actually?
So these are they're bowed out on the inside, right? They're like hollowed out on the inside for us to sit. So I'm just trying
Yes.
to catch like the corner part, so that it's
Of the other
inside the
boat.
seat and holding on. Yeah.
Yeah, that's totally fine. Yeah, sweet. So you fire off thing and you feel the maybe you feel at the back of the boat essentially a sudden lurch as DUSAN manages to hook his little hook shot onto Ava and FINK's boat. Ava, there is a small tug, but I'll say that the wind is able to kind of maintain enough pressure to kind of keep the boat from dragging back. So you are now
How
still.
deep's the water?
It's only like up to waist high.
Oh,
It's not super deep.
Hey KORGI, why don't you just hold the boats here while we explore this little area?
okay.
Or I mean, I
tie
can
them
hold
down.
the boats here.
It's fine. I will hold. I will hold the
Wait,
boat.
what are we gonna tie them to, DUSAN?
Literally anything that's right here.
Yeah, wait,
Oh,
actually,
okay.
if there's a water flow coming, where's the flow coming from?
I was just about to say, so Ava, that was your 17 for perception, right?
No, 1.
Oh, okay. So, well,
Yeah,
I was
one
well
was
at
fine.
that point in time, that's when FINK removed the rope, and you would have turned as your friends start flowing backwards towards a very scary beast. However, they saved the day, and everyone took a breath. KORGI, I mean, with that, you just give me a. Well, you can see. I'll just say you can see it. coming from directly ahead of the boat where Ava is, there seems to be a large grated panel about 10 foot across, maybe 10 foot high. No, actually, probably about 15 a foot. 10 feet. No, 10 foot across, about 5 foot high. I was just trying to figure out. It's a rectangle, trying to get the dimensions right. Just this big kind of like gushing water, which seems to be being pushed up against this grate, and then it's pushed out like a one of those things you used to squish with the heads, you know, with the putty heads.
Pez dispenser?
No, like the putty heads, like you push it through and it like comes out like a shower head, but basically,
Sure,
so
yeah,
it kind
yeah,
of it's stopping the pressure of the water as it's kind of then being filtered into the thing, and then that pulls together, and that's all rushing down in your general direction.
Well,
That's what you can see.
I would like to tie the boats to the grate.
So again, also looking in there, you can see it's quite a small space, so there is probably enough space to get a boat in there in the water.
No. I don't want to get the boat in there. I want to tie the rope to the boat and then just tie the rope to the like bar on the grate to stop it from going backwards.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll allow that. Why not? Yeah, cool. That's cool. So you can trudge through the water.
Yeah, does that make sense? Even if I like tie
get
the
it,
first
100%.
boat to the grate and then tie the second boat to the first boat.
Well, DUSAN's currently hanging on to the second boat with his grappling hook, so you can tie the first boat with the rope to the grate. So Ava, you see as KORGI wades through the dirty water against the current. Actually, just give me an athletics check.
Son of a bitch.
Not you, Ava. Sorry, KORGI.
Woo!
To wade through.
26.
Very nice, easy peasy. You just see
Yay,
as he
good
has
roll for KORGI.
no worries at all as he's kind of just easily wades through this water up to the grate. Ties a rope around it so the boat locks in place. As you're in here, KORGI, and you get a second to look around, you do see that there is a what looks to be
Five-bladed sword.
A five-bladed fucking sword. Oh my god.
about 30 odd foot above you. There seems to be some sort of grate in the ceiling, and as you look up, you can see there is what looks to be the remains of the top bit of a ladder at the grate, but nothing else. It's been eroded away over time by the looks of things.
How far up is the ladder?
About like 30 foot, like 25 foot, you know what I mean?
Way too far for me to jump, right?
Yes.
I would
think
like
so.
to try and jump and reach the ladder.
Okay. Hang on.
It's too far for me to jump, right? Cool. I'm gonna jump for it.
Yeah.
We all know half orcs can't jump, so.
Okay,
That's how
so
my mind-
But they
my
can
KORGI's mind
dunk.
works, you know?
what is your strength modifier?
+4.
Okay.
Hey, Ava.
Okay, so you can jump.
Mhm.
Wait there. 4, 5, 6, 7. No, at a standing jump, you can jump 4 foot in the air. So
Yeah,
yeah, you jump 4
I
foot
would
in
like
the
to
air.
jump and try and reach the ladder. So
Give me an
close.
athletics check.
12.
12. Okay, so you jump 5 foot in the air.
Pretty good. I almost had it, guys. Someone give me a boost.
Can Fink attempt to acrobatics his way up, like bouncing between walls and off of KORGI?
Ooh.
If
Just-
not, Fink still
what I would
wants
say
to
is
try, but then he'll throw
normally-
his knife up there.
Normally, climbing would be athletics. What I'll say is if you want to give me an investigation check, see if you can
Alright.
see a route.
-1 or
No.
I rolled
Doesn't-
a 1,
that
so
Doesn't look like there's any
Okay.
easy route to climb up the rocks or
So-
anything.
so- Fink's gonna walk over, look straight up, smile at KORGI, and just throw his knife straight up, and then blink to it when it's at the level of the ladder.
Ooh,
And then grab on.
give me a dexterity check to see how the accuracy is with this.
All right. 8.
Ooh.
Okay, now give me a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh,
Hell yeah. 19.
That's better.
You lucky bugger. Okay, so you throw it
I
up,
feel like I did this before.
and then poof, you summon to it, and you kind of look up and you realize you are like just a few inches short maybe of the ladder. You reach up and then ping, just clasp just the tips of your fingertips on the top of the bottom rung, and you're like dangling there from one hand.
Fink's gonna put his hook hand onto the bar and then reach down and grab the rope out, tie it around the bar, and drop it down.
before we climb up there, all of us, why don't you tell us what you see, Fink?
What does Fink see as
Give me
he
a-
peers up?
Give me a strength check.
A strength check?
Yeah, because you go to
Be able
peer
to
up
hold on
and
to that bar.
the thing above you is rather
Oh.
heavy. No, it doesn't budge. There's a large circular metal grate, which seems to be fairly locked in place. You can't seem to budge it.
Alright.
I need like a corgi up here.
Yeah, Fink, come down here and I'll climb up there. I was always really good at rope climb in street urchin school.
Oh, okay.
I didn't go to street urchin school. I always wished that I could, but they said that I was too much of an urchin.
Fink's gonna rappel
Not
down
enough street.
using the rope.
I never
Yeah, you
learned
give
what urchin
more
means.
Dunk,
street
dunk.
rat
Easy
academy
enough.
than urchin. Yeah.
Well, actually, I'm street arena royale. Technically.
So Dusan and Maeve, just to pause there for a second, what are you guys doing? You're kind of like hooked on to the boat right now. Just the water from both these two funnels just kind of gushing past the boat.
Well, if I'm connected to that boat,
And it seems to
With
be locked in
the
place
grappling
right now
hook.
from what you can see.
yeah, I'm gonna engage the retract function. But since my grappling hook is locked in place, it should pull us to it, so that I can affix a rope to the same grate.
Okay, so you pull it in. It's slow, and you can see the motor. You can hear it kind of like straining a little bit.
Are they sipping martinis, just chilling?
But just tick on this little boat, automated boat. But you pull it close, and then the boat kind of clunks up against the other one. I mean, you can see the other boat is tied to the grate in front of you, but you can't. Like, there's no way of getting this boat past that boat. You could tie it to that boat, but
Yeah, okay. If I can find a spot to connect the two boats
yeah, easy enough. Same as
via
before.
ropage.
Yeah, 100%. You can kind of knot them off together, so they're no longer moving. You can retract your thingy fully into its little holster.
Outstanding, Maeve. Did you see this? I want to point to the thing.
Yeah, yeah.
What thing?
From the DMs.
Oh, so he points down, and you see, sort of just on the underside of the boat, just kind of very neatly carved into the wall of the boat. It says, "In loving memory of Graham Lindsay."
This man was my brother, and I fight for his memory.
Who is Graham Lancy?
I'm gonna look away dramatically. And I go, now he's just somebody that I used to know.
You hear, somebody!
I take this game serious. I've had that line in my head for like 6 days.
I love it.
Nice. Cool. So, in that case, yeah, Korgi, what are you doing then? You climbing up the rope and
Yeah,
Giving
I
it a
will
shot?
Climb up the rope using my superior strength.
I'll say the rope climb is easy for
I will
you.
boost him up.
Once you get to the rungs and the grate, I'll just need a strength check to see if you can lift it off the top.
21.
Nice. So you just and push as the metal thing kind of like there's a moment of tension and then it gives way. And suddenly you see that we're going to take just a 5-minute break while I go to the toilet. So,
Oh, you
That's Gordon Ramsay.
Jeez.
Okay.
Jeez.
Okay, Mr. fucking Matt Mercer's School of Cliffhangers, bro. What the fuck, dude?
I love a good cliffhanger. I will be right
What's
back.
in the hole?
Give us 5 minutes, all right?
You son of a bitch. I do need to go to the bathroom too, so good
Yeah,
timing.
yeah.
But fuck you.
Hello, welcome back, everybody. And yeah, we're going to jump straight back into the cliffhanger that we left on as KORGI opened up the big metal grate above him, revealing above a dark cave space. You see rocky
What you
walls.
see up there, Corgi?
What does your orc eye see?
Do you have dark vision?
I do.
So yeah, you see a shady sort of cave corridor leading in 2 different directions. It's about 5 foot wide, 10 foot tall.
Does it look empty right now?
Yes.
Don't care, yelling anyway.
It's a cave!
It's a cave. It's a cave. It's a cave.
DUSAN is noticeably excited about that concept, but there's no like real reason.
Your son loves cave.
Starts jumping up and down.
I don't know if this cave's gonna help us kill the alligator.
What do you see besides it being a cave?
Nothing. It's a cave.
Move out of the way. I'm coming up.
All right, come see the cave.
Fink's gonna climb up and look around the cave.
Oh, just give me a perception check.
All right. He's looking through his crossbow, all like tactical and shit.
You look so stupid right now. There's no one there to shoot at. Why are you? What does that mean? I can't even count to 6.
Doing just random hand gestures. They just mean nothing.
12.
He holds up like a SWAT freeze and I fist bump.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, you pop up dangling on the. Are you climbing into the cave, Corgi, or are you just kind of dangling out the way?
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I figured I climbed up to
Climb
kind of
up?
let him in.
Cool.
Yeah.
Both of you climb up into this space, and again, it's quite a tight little narrow corridor of cragged rock. And as you look around, it looks like it goes off in 2 different directions and arcs around a couple of corners, so you can't really see where it leads to. However, this does just look like some sort of cave route passageway within the upper levels of Pipetown.
It's a cave.
That's exactly why I
Yeah,
said.
but here, hold on. I don't want to say this too loud, but if DUSAN tries to come up here, we gotta pull on the rope real hard. Kind of funny.
What do you mean?
Let's yank the rope out from underneath him, type deal. It'd be funny.
But he's got that fancy schmancy thingy. What shoots a rope?
Yeah, but it'd still be funny.
Okay.
Come on up, DUSAN.
Oh, wait.
Oh wait, from up here. How we pull the
Yeah,
rope
yeah.
out from under him if we're up above the rope? I'm confused.
You grab it.
The rope is like 5 foot down, attached onto the lower rungs of the ladder. Do you know what I mean?
Oh.
So
Well, should I just like shoot him or something? I think it'd be kind
No.
of funny.
I think I get
Why
it now.
not?
You're gonna unhook the rope.
DUSAN,
Yeah, let's just unhook the rope.
are you even climbing up the rope?
I hadn't decided if we were going up or not. They said
Oh
it
my
was
God,
an
it's a
empty
Give me,
cave.
DUSAN, give me a perception check. You can quite
Oh,
you
no.
with your
Natural
finely attuned ears can quite clearly hear the both of them bickering over whether they're going to pull the rope out from you or shoot you as you climb up the rope. Then you just
Come up here. Come on.
Yeah, you'll love it up here. They
Yeah,
got,
it's
they
really
got all the
cool.
stuff you like.
Hey, look, is that a
There's
bat?
shadows everywhere.
Is that a bat I see?
There's
Bat?
a guy eating spaghetti wrong up here.
roll me a d10, Corgi.
Someone's trying to sell tables up here.
And look like.
Runs a fucking D10.
It's got one and 1 to 0 on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0.
it.
Yeah.
Say it's got 1 to 0 on it.
It's got the 10 is a 0, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah,
7,
okay,
8,
I
9,
got it.
0. Yeah,
Is it this diamond one? No, it doesn't have a fucking. I'm rolling it
that's
on
an
roll
8.
20.
That's an 8.
Have I never had to roll? a
D10s
D10
aren't rolled
for
that
my entire
often.
life?
Yeah.
Aha! I found it. 6.
Okay. So you take 5 piercing
What was
damage.
that?
What
As
the fuck?
As you say this, flapping, like still squeaking as this whole space just gets filled with bats. You
Holy
duck
shit,
down,
it's fucking
Fink, just in time, but you just get smacked in the face, scratched and bitten by a bunch of bats as they, and then out the other side of the,
Mother of
out the other
Pharaoh.
side of the cave.
All
Did
right,
your-
what did we
did
learn
your
about
son just
sticking
smite
our
us?
heads and hands into holes in caves?
There might be bats.
Right. Or
Dusan.
spiders, or rats, or
Yeah.
Wait, what
So-
are we even doing up here?
That. Let's just go down.
I thought you were from the future.
I was wondering why you guys went up there too. Did you
Well-
find something relevant
well,
to what we're
Corgi-
doing, or-
I thought that maybe
Baited
up
me.
there would be like maybe a hole above the big alligator that I could jump down from above with my 5-bladed sword and chop off all of its heads.
Oh,
No,
got
you
the
should like jump on
five-bladed
its
sword.
back.
No, I don't have it yet, but I thought maybe it would be next to the hole.
Gotcha. All right, well, you let us know when you guys are done. Maybe
I think we're done.
Oh, they're
So-
done. Never mind.
I'm gonna investigate
Maeve
the
and
cave.
Ava, I'd like to know what you guys are doing while they're pottering about upstairs in the upper cave system.
Um,
Oh, Ava's.
I'd move a little closer to kind of watch what's going on, but I definitely have not entered any sort of cave.
Cool. I mean, you can use the boats as like a platform. You can make it all the way into the
Yeah.
little room. And there's a little
Yeah.
stone path you can stand on, and you can see them
Yeah, I'll
both
stand on the little
upstairs.
stairs, kind of watching from afar.
Cool.
Can I investigate the cave, see if there's anything up here that might be of use to us?
Like
So,
maybe a hole
just-
with a 5-bladed sword next to it.
Just where you are.
Just like the general area. I don't want to go too far.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
All right. 23.
Okay. What I'll say is you, with a 23, you basically begin to move a little bit down the cave system. It opens out so that it's not this tight the whole way. And you can see it starts to split out and go into a few different directions. It looks like this is just part of this upper Pipetown kind of labyrinth cave system that they live in.
Do I see anything that would be like a sign of movement? That like maybe Al was taking paths around here. This
With a
particular way?
23, I would need a survival check for that.
All right. 22.
Oh,
Nice.
so you you look around the floor, try and see if there's any footprints or anything. You actually don't see anything. It doesn't look like there's been much movement in this space. There's still like everything's got like a layer of kind of dust on it and silt or whatever from the rocks. So you leave footprints as you move through the dirt, but yeah, you don't see anything.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to either all come up here and look around and go through these tunnels, or just go fight that alligator thing that you guys keep talking about.
Well,
I don't see a sword though.
I'm pretty sure that the alligator thing is like the whole reason we're here, right? And also, we almost got it last time, and I forgot completely to make myself feel really tough, so I take half damage. I forgot to do that. I forgot I can do it. So like, I
you
reckon,
can do that. That's kind of cool.
yeah, it's pretty cool. But
Yeah, I you know what? I sometimes forget to haste. You probably
Yeah,
don't know I can do that.
you know what? I drank a whole potion earlier. No fucking reason.
Wait, you drank what potion did you
Potion of haste.
Wait, you had a potion of haste and you drank it to
Yeah,
Oh man, are you
Yeah.
sure you're from the future? That's kind of
yeah. I
In
probably
hindsight,
should have
that's
saved
like I
that
would-
for the big alligator.
He used it to
Wait,
kill
did you
Al
use it for the
quicker.
big alligator?
Yeah, and
The
I
la-
didn't
the last
even
time?
kill him quicker because I killed him in one punch.
Not all hindsight can be 2020.
What does that mean? 84.
No,
He proves my
2020
point.
would be 40, Corgi.
43. 40, 20. Anyway,
15%.
yes. So I think that's you, that we should try to jump down the little passageway that Al went down and just pray
Yeah,
to.
I was thinking about that.
Yeah, we should pray to the man with the glowy eyes that there's a 5-bladed fucking sword in there.
Wait, I wonder if one of those like these caves lead to that passageway. Maybe.
I don't know.
That is a possibility.
Also, I was thinking rope. If we got a lot of rope, we could like laundry line the boats down so that they don't get sucked down from a current. We can have a platform.
You really like rope, don't you?
Yeah, it's kind of my thing.
He's a rope guy.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
a roper.
I'll be honest, I'm just still thinking about how I drank that potion of haste. So, you guys plan, and I'll go with it. I'm sad.
Well, we're all tied up right now, right? So why
Yeah.
don't we just take a moment and everyone come up in the cave? We can explore the cave a little bit.
Especially now that it's clear
Find
of all
another
the
cliff
blasts.
to hang off of.
Yeah, I vote DUSAN and his sword that lights up lead the way.
There's bats up here, Dusan, real.
True.
This is
Real
unreal.
The people are up here, Dusan. The bats.
Yeah,
There's more
the sun will
Dusans all
go
around.
knowing that fucking Dingus and Dingus 2 are, and you guys can decide which one is the 2, fucking with the rope. He'll come over and shoot off his grappling hook, because it's about
Yeah.
30 feet long.
Yeah.
So if accounting for Dusan's height, it should make it.
Yep.
And try to get a good purchase and come on up.
Can I try and grab the grappling hook on the way up?
You can give me a dexterity check, yeah.
Is it bad? Fink and myself already forgot about that plan.
7.
Not quick enough. It just passed, and then you kind of like try and grab it like a fish coming out of a river, but clink, it grabs onto the thing, and you just zip your way up there and very deftly land in the cave alongside KORGI and FINK.
That was cool.
Oh, hey.
I don't see any of these Bats.
Yeah?
Nothing I'm interested.
Look at my face.
You are a half orc. And then I'm gonna just turn around on that note and then yell back down, you guys can use my rope. I'm gonna
What is that supposed to mean?
I'm gonna say you guys can use the rope. And I'm just gonna stand like in front of it so that they don't, because I don't trust them to. I think they're gonna do it to anybody.
Bodyguard.
I'll climb up DUSAN's rope. Yeah.
That sounds like an innuendo.
I don't know what that
God,
means.
he picked the MAEVE romance trio. God. There's like no dialogue, just hiding and running away.
I always knew it'd be Maven
Hiding and
DUSAN.
staring in the shadows.
You've been shipping Maeve and DUSAN.
The whole
Moose-
time.
Musan. Or even better, Dave. Yeah, just Dave.
I'm with Team Dave.
Definitely Dave.
I ship
That's
Dave.
perfect.
Sweet, Maeve. You climb up, no problems. Up the rope. Just leaving Ava down in the sewers.
Come on, Ava.
You gonna follow them up, Ava?
Oh, damn it. I totally forgot to unmute. Sorry.
Oh, that's all right.
I'm going to wild shape into a rat
Ooh.
myself.
And then
That
clamber
might
up.
make it. Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Can rats climb ropes?
Yeah, rats are
Oh,
very good
yeah.
climbers.
Wait, can they do that?
Yeah,
Yeah, they're super good.
Climb,
I don't know if this is
scurry,
in character or
fight.
out of character, but I feel like you know
Swim.
what boats are, and you know how many ropes are on boats.
No, this is both in and out of character. I did not know. Did not know that
Yeah.
a rat could climb a rope like that.
Yeah, they're
That's
very,
nimble as
very
shit.
agile.
That's pretty
And it
cool.
just so
They can
it's
also
just
swim pretty
scampers
well.
it way up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can. No problem at all. Yeah, you can get up there as a rat without any issues whatsoever. Gathering everybody up
Oh shit,
in
a
the
rat!
cave system.
Stop.
You're a rat.
Oh, yeah,
Wait,
I'll
also a
scamper on
rat.
up.
Scamper on up, and you will all find yourselves in a very tight sort of tunnel passage. Very rough rock. This is man-made, but worn down, old, very roughly carved and stuff like this. Like it's not. It's actually rougher than the tunnels you were just in. It looks like these have just been like carved into the stone to make passages. And as I say, it seems to splinter off into multiple different routes, just like you saw as you first entered Pipetown.
So, Korgi, which way would be towards the big alligator?
Oh. That's down there. We're up here.
Yeah, but like general direction.
I don't fucking know.
Ava.
Hopefully, Ava's sense of direction might be pretty good, and I think she'd be able to kind of roughly lead as a rat.
Yeah, no way
you
I've
can-
got the
Well-
object permanence for that, bro.
Anybody wants to kind of figure out where the direction of this thing is? Actually, I think Ava's probably the only person who would actually know
Yeah, because she's the only other one who knows about the
like
thing,
where
like
it is.
where it is in the business. Yeah.
Give me a survival check, Ava.
Okie dokie. That comes to a 15.
Good. Okay.
can I-
So, yeah. Can you?
Can I also use my eye for detail to try to spot like a object or a clue in the area?
Yes. Give me a perception check. Okay. So you begin to basically lead the group, Ava, sniffing out and using your whiskers and sense of sort of north to try and figure out, you know, where you just were in comparison to where this large space was, because obviously there should be some overlap or intersection.
You hear little squeaks of like this way, kind of squeaks.
Just stops every now and
You
again.
can't understand. It sounds like squeak, squeak. Squeakity, squeak, squeak, squeakums.
Oh yeah, you're a
And-
rat.
you are successfully able to sort of lead in the correct direction. And what I would need now is I'll just get a perception check from everybody. DUSAN, you can do another one.
Mine was supposed to be an investigation check when I use the eye for detail. Can I do that?
Give me yeah, do that.
Oh, okay.
Now that you're looking intentionally. Oh, nice.
7. I'm just looking at the rat.
Okay, so as you're moving around this little space, you can see that it it's it opens up, it gets tighter. It's like and you can see there are other seems like there are other routes, some of them leading up, and they might lead like higher up and into maybe the ground level. But then as you're kind of moving through, I would say, DUSAN, with your investigation, as you're kind of trying to pinpoint where you are, following along behind Ava, you hear ever so slightly like this kind of low grumbling roaring sound. Just
I hear ever so slightly this kind of low grumbling roaring sound. Just sort of
and then you die, and then you die.
Okay. All right. Okay.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
You hadn't eaten in a long time. You were hungry.
Yeah, that could be my stomach.
Danger.
Danger, Robinson.
Or
As you move closer towards the noise, investigating the source, you find it leads you towards, as it gets louder and louder, towards the side of the cave. In the dark corner, you can see there is like a little nook and cranny where there is a crack, which is maybe about, I'd say, 3 foot wide, 5 foot high, and there's like a big gash in the rock, and you can see through, and you're standing right over the essentially the dome where all this water floods into, and looking into it, you see a giant 5-headed alligator roaring and thrashing and moving around and stomping around in its lair.
Does it look like it's got like a thorn in its foot? Maybe that's why it's pissed off.
I would just like to point out that I was right. That is
Oh,
all.
wait. But there's no sword.
I was mostly right.
Okay. You want a
Ava
trophy or?
squeaks.
Yes.
I have an idea.
Hit me
Yeah,
with
what's
Does
the
it.
idea?
anybody, or can anybody, make fire?
Your sword.
Charlie, you're a rat, Charlie. You're a rat. Don't
That's
forget.
light.
Yeah.
What?
Sorry,
What was
I have
that?
no idea what the fuck that was. I am
What the fuck? Was that,
Hell's Charlie.
was that
Can you ask that question again?
Yeah, can
Can anybody
Mhm.
make fire?
Well, when I was living on the streets, I did sell a few mixtapes, and people told me they were pretty good.
Ava
Okay.
squeaks a
Insight.
couple
Sorry, I had that
times.
joke lined up, and I needed you to re-ask for it.
I said say it again so you can throw it back. Good.
Is Corgi telling the truth? 11 insight.
What about his
I'm
fire
lying.
mixtapes?
DM,
He's
I'm
lying.
lying, DM, but on an 11, can I roll against it?
Yeah, if you're deliberately lying, yeah, give me a deception check.
Yeah. I'm trying to be cool.
Okay.
$16.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, you don't. He seems like he legitimately, you know, he's a dude who would know how to rap. You know.
Damn. I didn't know you were so talented.
Yeah.
What's your like rap name?
Dune Dancer.
Oh, I think I heard of you. I don't remember
Yeah.
from where.
Yeah. Anyway, DUSAN, do you have a plan?
Yes. And I'm gonna take out my little vial of oil that I have on me. It's not a vial of oil. It's supposed to be. This is from episode 2, I think. It's like a little. It's like a little flask of oil. I just wrote oil though.
Okay.
And I want to try to throw it so that it spills upon the beast's body.
Okay.
Oh,
This-
we're doing this.
This would
We're
be, this
fighting
would be,
already.
this would be a difficult throw to like toss it through the gap, but you can give it a shot.
Yeah.
So give me a dexterity
Okay,
check.
hold on.
Yep.
Hold on, because I'm gonna ramp it up a little bit. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna cut from the bottom, so now it's all cool and tattered. From the bottom of my cape, just a strip of cloth, and stuff it inside of the flask.
Uh-huh.
And I hold that corgi, and I go, "Put your mixtape on this." This is the most serious
Corgi.
DUSAN has ever been. He's looking at him. He's like, if you make this Molotov, I truly believe that we will kill this beast that you've been telling us about. And your secret skills of what I believe to be creating fire are important based on what you've told me. I am 100% sold on this thing. That's what you get from his eyes.
Yo, it's Corgi. Fire in the sewers. Let's go. Here, 15%. About to chop off a head of a big alligator. He'll be dead, so you see ya later. Fire.
DUSAN
Maeve
corks
pulls her
the
tinderbox
flask.
out and tries to sneak and light it on
Well,
fire.
Give me actually no, Corgi. Give me a perception check. Not a performance check. I meant to say.
No, he did wonderful.
In real life, he did. Yeah.
It's good.
Just how
20.
well he did in game. 20.
Not
So-
not natural. A dirty 20.
Yeah.
Still a
DUSAN.
dirty
So
20.
he starts rapping and spitting his bars, and you're all sitting there, kind of watching this confusedly. And there's a moment, and you kind of like hold the bottle out, and then just a tiny little flame appears on the top of the cloth, and then
Oh my god, corgi fire spit.
it starts to spread across the cloth, kind of moving down towards the bottle top.
Perfect. You
Oh.
did it. And then I'm gonna
did it.
fucking huck this motherfucker at it with all my fucking life. I'm gonna put all of my beans into it. This is like DUSAN thinks this is the best plan, so he's all in on it. You guys can
Okay.
just see the determination.
Awesome. So launching this flaming bottle through this crevice in the rock. Give me a dexterity check. Don't get a 1, or you're all gonna go. 75.
Oh no.
A 5.
It's a 5.
Oh my
At least
god.
it's not a 1.
He
At
gets
least it's not
advantage.
a
He
1.
was so inspired. He was so
Hold
inspired
on,
by
hold on.
corgi.
Hold on. What if I have a thing that I should have checked first? I don't. I checked it all. Never mind.
Oh my
All
God.
of that for nothing. Except to discover that I have this cool new power.
You just see as the like the eye of Sauron, this crevice that you're looking through to look down, just alights in flames, like the entire inside of it, and just starts burning brightly.
Fuck. I think it might know we're coming now.
I mean, it's
You
an
all
alligator.
hear.
How smart can it be?
You all hear a loud guttural roar coming from down below, echoing through, and just you see as the air kind of pushes out the air through the gap, almost blowing out the flames. and you all just kind of take a moment, and that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh my god.
Fuck, dude, I hella wanted the Molotov to work.
I did as
so
well. I
bad.
so did. That was why. God, I actually either wanted you to roll above a 10, which is what you needed, or to roll a 1, because I mean, setting the whole party on fire with a friendly fire would have just been hilarious. But
By the way, I will be running with KORGI can make fire from his.
go for it. You need to rap well enough. We'll see what happens.
That's fine. I'll work on my spot. You know, that one was kind of weak, actually, fam.
Yeah.
It's rapper era.
Oh dear. Anyway, well, thank you for everybody for coming along,
some
and
sleep.
Appreciate it.
Thank
I am
you.
gonna go
Yeah.
to sleep.
Go
but
get
thanks
some
for watching,
sleep.
guys.
Thank you
Talk to you
so
later.
much, Dev.